Before the era of reason, there was madness. Much adventure and misfortune has befell the subjects of our tale. The graduates of Class 92C of the Quincunx University of Adventurecraft. Our heroes learned of a nefarious plot to usurp the powers of flame and druidcraft. A splinter sect calling itself the Circle of the Scarlet Moon was using a false recruitment as a ritual to summon forth a terrible primordial being of fire and chaos. While our heroes stopped the summoning, it came at a great cost. August was stricken by the curse of lycanthropy. For him, it is a race against the clock before he turns to darkness and murder. At least the true evil, the cult of the eternal flame, was stopped. For a time, at least. A new companion has since joined our party. Aricron, who wears the sigil of the Falcon and Rose, but carries powers of purity and faith. Who is the true master of this young man? What is his agenda? Traveling to Summit Hall, an outpost of the Monitors of Arbutus, the former Dean of Arcanistry, Alcazar, has taken upon himself to create a cure scroll for August's condition. Wickham, the stalwart Storm, has met with his cousin Ardent, and a warning was given. Wickham's grandfather and source of much misery, Dean Morvale Gloryman, has gone missing. The party then traveled to Riverguard Keep, set to the task of ending the predation of the river pirates that flocked under the banner of the Cult of the Crushing Wave. Risking no time and nothing less than their lives, they talked their way to the center, where with fire and sword and axe and light and shadow, the pirate leader Jonaliah was slain. They learned, however, that spies for the cults resided in the town of Red Lodge, a place that had welcomed them and where they returned. A message, a promise. Ardent was coming with Panacea for the curse befalling August. Hope heaped upon hope, while Atlas, possessed of the moon blood, disappeared, possibly to another realm, coming back having traded memories of his journey for a strange talisman and cryptic words. Glencora was beginning to awaken to the powers of the land. Her loving, doting parents had come to give her a burden and a gift. The land was awakening to Glencora and would begin to channel its desires through her. What could this mean? Her parents implied that the land itself had the power to decide and to choose. It was then that a water cultist, one that had aligned with them to defeat the Scarlet Moon cult, came bearing grave news. The cult of Black Earth had learned of Ardent's travels and had attacked, claiming Ardent and his retinue prisoner before he could deliver Alcazar's cure to August. Time marches forward, and so too do our heroes, taking horse and cart and other horse to the Sacred Stone Monastery, hoping to save Wickham's cousin and August's soul. As the road approaches, they are greeted with a harrowing sight. Two perfect statues of two perfect monitors of Arbutus. Every detail exactly as it should, with two large dagger-like objects embedded in their chests. Two good soldiers, rendered as inert as the stone that surrounds them now, worshipped as a destructive force of evil, in the very halls they seek to invade.
The song. So
do we stop when we see the statues?
Yeah, I think we stopped because we saw the statues.
I mean, obviously Atlas isn't driving, so. Because Atlas would have been like, oh, look, keep going. Well, he probably wouldn't have seen it, or he's looking over their shoulders, and he just goes, why are we... he's going to say, why are we stopping?
Glenn is going to hop out of the carriage or wagon, I guess, and check out the statues, question mark. And I want to investigate to see if I can tell if they were people or if they were turned to stone or if it's something magic.
I would like you to make me a Arcana check, please, and thank you.
I'm not the best at that. A 12.
All right.
August has better Arcana than Atlas does.
Can I do it too? Because, like, in my brain, I'm already looking at this going, why would there be statues of arbiters?
Certainly.
19 plus whatever Arcana I got.
Do I have like +5?
Where's my Arcana? Plus 3. So, 22, 1, whatever. One of those numbers.
All right. You take a look at the statues, and you've seen statues of people before in your life, but something really strikes you odd about these. One, if you're making a statue of someone, why would there be needles, long needles, stuck in their chest in a very painful manner? Stone needles, I should clarify. And two, the sleeves, the way the sleeves are hanging from the wrists, it doesn't look like, you know how statues are where the stone kind of ends at the sleeve? It looks like it's hollowed really deep in there and you're not sure how deep it goes. So you're very willing to believe that these were not carved, but were transmuted.
Monitors. And these were not made. These were people.
Is there anything we can do to help them? Feels
Nothing
bad
I'm
just
capable
leaving
of.
them here.
We can't
Undoing
move them.
petrification. Undoing petrification is a very, very strong magic compared to what you have right now.
Okay.
So we carry forward.
Yes.
Are we at the entrance of something, or are we just kind of, they just kind of in the open field?
It's down along a path that leads towards where you're headed.
Question.
Answer.
Do we have a map of this area? Or would
Another
Wickham,
map.
would Wickham specifically, since he has his little art book?
No. I mean, you have directions to get here, but you don't have, like, a map.
Okay. Wickham's going to note down in his book where these statues are, where he thinks they are, so if they ever have the chance, he can come back, or as a reminder to himself.
Rock on.
Thank goodness neither of them are Arden, though.
Shall we?
Or...
Onward.
Yeah.
I wait for everybody to get back on the cart.
Yep.
Okay. Fern
Alright.
hops back in the cart.
Okay. So, go ahead.
I was just saying Aricron gets back on the back of the cart.
Atlas never
Alright.
left the cart.
I mean, neither did Wickham. There.
Atlas jumped to shotgun. Ha! Missed your opportunity.
No, he knows whose seat that is. She might be a butterfly, but she's poisonous.
I like my back seat. But
Yeah,
let's keep going.
Atlas does not want the front seat.
And we're going.
All right.
Yeah.
The path curves to the left as it starts to cut between an ever-growing valley between two cliffs. And it crests up a bit, and then as it starts to descend, you see that it descends into what appears to be a wide area, almost cut from the land itself, surrounded by cliffs on all sides. And down in the center of this, you see a building. It looks somewhat rectangular from your vantage point. The building itself looks like it's made out of the rock And the building fills up most of the cleared out cut area.
So we're at what vantage point? We're above it? Or like at the top, like right at the top of the hill? Please don't choke
Okay.
Arms
to
up.
death.
Oh, he's dying.
Probably just
Yep.
swallowed his coffee wrong.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
what he gets for getting what he taking too much. Can't handle it.
Larl, he's gonna put you in timeout again.
Fear nothing.
How
Well,
that
now
made
I
me
don't
laugh.
want to.
Oh, that made me laugh.
If we want to get a closer vantage, I can send a wild companion or wild shape myself if you want, or we can just go closer.
I suggest, in character, Wickham is saying this since I know it's very hard to differentiate between Wickham and me because I sound like a 12-year-old boy who hasn't hit puberty yet. I suggest that we leave the horses here, near the trees.
Sounds good.
I do like the idea. I do like the idea of the wild shape or animal companion scout.
I would prefer companion. I don't want you going off close to them alone.
Yeah, I'd much prefer.
Would is the building within distance of the companion?
300 feet, I think.
You'd probably get a closer look at least, but
Yeah.
does that waste a spell slot out of character?
Wild or animal companion does not know.
Then yeah, if you want to send a companion out just to get a closer look. Might not hurt.
Okay. So when the group, we say, obscures the horses or whatever you end up doing, Glenn is going to sit down against a tree and close her eyes, and from the branches in the tree above her, a wren pops out of branches and starts chirping and flutters off down towards the rectangle or the stone building to get a closer look.
Oh,
Sorry, I missed what you said there. It cut out for me.
Rude. Basically, she
know.
sent a wren to go look.
I was gonna suggest a mole.
Okay.
A mole? That's got a lot of ground to cover for a mole.
Yeah.
I know, but it would be
So-
underground.
You send the bird out, and as the night kind of starts to come and the moon starts to rise in the sky, you notice that there are windows to this. And as you go around to the back, you notice it's not quite rectangular as it looks. There does appear to be a garden on the back end of it. There are definitely windows, and there is no light coming from the windows.
How close can I get?
How
Could I
close
get,
can you
like,
get?
300
snoop
feet
in
from
a
us.
window perchance?
You could, yeah, you can get as close as you want.
Just wondering if,
Whether
like,
you'll survive.
fair. Well, it's a
Yeah, whether you
construct,
survive or not.
right?
Yeah. The windows
just
themselves
wants,
are very
like-
dark and narrow.
Sorry?
The walls themselves are very dark and narrow, and the rooftop is red tile, just all over it. And ahead you see a weathered flight of stone steps that lead up to the closed monastery doors. The plain doors are made of heavy timber with iron studs. A dusty footpath circles the building.
But it seems like even though it is nighttime, there are no lights on or signs of people that we can tell from the windows.
Yeah,
Above?
it's black.
Okay.
And it's
Well-
Is this
a
multiple
one-story
stories?
building.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
There's only the one story.
Okay. All right, so the wren will fly back and perch on Glenn's shoulder, and then she'll look to the group and explain what she saw. Say, I don't know how we want to go in. We could try the door or the windows, but I think that there's probably more going on than first meets the eye. It is the Earth cult after all.
Sounds like they might have a guard that walks around the perimeter.
Mm-hmm.
I have a suggestion none of you are going to like.
Since when do we
Secretly,
like any of them? But we still do them, so go ahead.
What if I just go and turn myself in?
Yeah.
No.
You don't know about these guys. They might kill you right on the spot.
Well, they did say to keep them up. No, no.
No.
I told you none of you would
I
like
mean-
it.
Yeah, but we're not doing that one.
Yeah, but if you guys could sneak in while I distract
Bless
them, or maybe I could figure out what they want because they were specifically looking for glorymen. And
Out of character question. Oh, sorry.
Continue.
I was just wondering, like, could Glenn wild shape into, say, a mouse and go in Wick's pocket and sneak in with him?
Yep. You can wild shape into a mouse. That is, I'm just assuming you've seen a mouse in your life.
Yes, she's lived in the forest
Yeah.
and then in
I'm
the
just-
school.
What is this, Stuart Little?
Just so Glenn will pipe up and say, "I could go with Wick if we go that way. He doesn't
Oh,
have to be
shucks, Wickham, I
alone."
just want to sit in your pocket.
I don't like that any better.
I know. I mean,
Well,
feels better knowing that he would have
boring.
someone, but I still don't know if I like you just turning yourself in.
Turning,
You don't
yeah.
know about these people.
Yeah, just regardless, I would rather two of us go than one. If it comes down to that. Should
An
we
idea.
just approach and see when we get closer?
If we're going to do that,
I
then
don't
I
know.
suggested what if I just do it while you guys try and sneak up?
Do we see anything outside the building besides the building from wherever we are? Is there like anything outside or
Anything on the cliffs?
Nope.
Repel?
not like no like stables or anything like that? Just
Nope.
Glenn, could you get your scout any closer maybe?
About out of character, could I get necessarily the scout in the building? Or is that getting too...
I mean, you could.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that was getting
You
too
have-
that felt aggressive.
You can try whatever you want, aggressive or not. I'm just adjudicate what occurs.
Okay. Thank you. Back in character then. Glenn will nod and say, I mean, I can try. I don't necessarily know what we'll find or if it will work.
I mean, it's just, have you seen anybody outside yet? I mean, we don't even know if they're...
Yeah, I didn't see any sign of anything, but I mean, if they're Earth cultists, they could all be underground. Or they could
Are
be...
we within 120 feet of the building?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God, I don't like that laugh.
Hello?
Hello?
I was just
Hello.
thinking.
Okay.
I'm not actually going to do anything yet.
We're not the greatest at plans.
Alright,
And
well,
we're
in
not
that-
always good on the spot walking up either, but I don't know. I still just don't like you handing yourself over.
The only idea
so
I
I guess...
have
Okay.
were you saying, Glenn?
Well, I was just going to say, if we don't have any other ideas, I can send Scout again. Unless
Yeah.
you
I'd
guys
rather-
want to come up with something genius.
Maybe a
Send-
mouse or something that can crawl inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems like a better option before going any further. See if we can get
Well, I mean, it
an
can
eye
change
on the
shape.
inside.
We
Right,
can.
right. I can change its shape as I go.
It'll take you some time
Right.
because you have to do a ritual to do that, right?
I can remember that. Let me find my notes here.
Hello, welcome back from our break. Sona's back, and we're all ready to go together. Now, in the 15 minutes or so, or perhaps longer, that Sona was out, some questions were asked. So I want to make sure that those were covered. Atlas, you've cast Detect Magic. You don't detect any magic. And Glencora had her burb fly around the place, and so I've decided to give you guys a map of the outside area. You should be able to see that in the notes.
Yes.
Awesome. Do you have any questions before we go forward?
That's in notes and stuff, right? Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any questions because the only plan that I had was to turn myself in, and then everybody did not like that.
Yeah.
Wait, can you explain again what the facade of the building looks like? Because I think you, during the break, you mentioned like part of the walls are crumbled around one of the
Yes.
doorways.
The walls on the eastern portion are in very poor repair. The walls crumbling. The windows have been bricked up.
Gotcha.
Hi, Cat.
And then I'm not imagining things. There's another entrance in the garden.
Yeah, there's two entrances in the garden if you look closely enough.
Oh, there's one to the east side and one to the west side.
You got it, dude.
And then there's like a back entrance on the west side.
Yep.
Okay.
There's. It looks like there's two on the south side.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
guessing.
one on the
I'm guessing the south side is the front side.
Yeah, the M1 is the front entrance. And then
Yeah.
the crumbled side is the east side entrance.
RIP for people that don't have this map.
Wouldn't show
yeah.
up if you put it in the dice pit, would it? No.
No. Sadly, things still don't show up in Dice Pit. I need to find a programmer or something who can fix that. I could try and just put the image itself onto OBS, but I don't know if that would lag anything out or not.
No,
Yeah, it's
don't
best
worry
not
about
to
it right
look
now.
at that.
You know what? Hold on.
It's a building with stairs in a couple places.
Possibly editing Sona in the future. If you can figure out how to get a video editing, put image here. Here, image.
Also, it might be copyright, so you know.
Never mind.
No image.
Sorry. No image. We're
At
using
Sona, don't
copyright.
listen to that Sona. That Sona's crazy.
That was the darkest timeline.
We've split the timeline into we're playing our game seriously and demonetized Sona. That Sona's making any money, but
I was about to say,
yeah,
wait.
I'm not making any money off this anyway.
we're not demonetized, and that's what's important. Right.
Okay, so are we wanting to try to sneak into the garden, or are we trying to go to the stairs to the south or to the other side?
I like the garden idea.
And we got the view of the building's layout from the outside from Glenn's Wren that was sent around. In that sweep, did Birdie see any patrolling guard people, or was it
Not
empty?
a single one.
Seemed
No one's
entirely
patrolling.
abandoned. Alternatively, or
Yep.
Assumedly
And
abandoned.
There's been multiple flyovers, right?
Right, right. And no No attacks on the birdie,
Nope.
nothing.
Nope.
At the
No
same time,
lights
Doesn't see
on, like
anyone
it was
patrolling
like
around.
nothing was above ground.
at the same time, it is a bird. I don't think guarded figures are going to be like, it's a bird. Get it.
But if this is the Black Rock or whatever their names are, and they don't like the air cult, they might be suspicious of birdies.
I mean, fair.
I guess
That
so,
would
but
be a
still,
really stressful life.
True.
I mean, if the water cult had like a basement full of the bad guys, these guys probably have a basement full of the actual bad guys.
Yeah.
Or
Everybody's
it's
got
because
basements.
the Earth Cult and it's actually an underground fortress.
I was
I
about
Well,
to
mean,
that's
say,
what
if we're,
like I mean.
if we're gonna
Yeah.
be looking at cults, the most likely to have a basement of bad guys would be
Yeah,
the Earth Cult.
it would
Like,
be the Earth cult.
I'd be disappointed if they didn't have a basement.
Let's just point out the fact that our first interaction with the Earth cult and the first cult we interacted with, it was underground, an entire town.
Yeah. Which I assume was actually a faction of the Black Earth Cult.
Well,
you
it
know,
was, as far as the description of from that one dude gave, that some of the townspeople were convinced to be part of the cult by being told that there's some dwelling peoples that were worshiping those floaty rocks, and they were like, oh no, we can't upset the floaty rock people, but that there were cultists, like real cultists.
I would appreciate if people made a religion check for me. Intelligence if you don't have it.
I'm
good at that.
Oh, I do
18
have a
says.
Not
Hang
good.
on. Not a second.
Aricron cannot make this roll.
Who?
Sorry?
Aricron cannot make this roll.
Okay, hang on.
He's not
Well,
religious.
August
Woo,
didn't do
nat
that.
20.
Woo woo woo!
Nice already.
8.
Okay.
7.
The reason Aricron can't make this roll is it involves just wasn't there for. Sorry. Nothing
Wait,
personal.
say it again.
Oh, gotcha. It involves religious aspects that you weren't present for at the time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
this is
clipped
more
out
of
a
a
little
memory.
bit, so
Yeah, sorry. This is more of a memory check thing. So
okay.
if
No
Aricron's
problem.
not there, I can't remember it. Not signaling you out. Not saying yeah.
Well,
Hey,
So Glencora, you remember a few things. You remember that the Earth Cult's proper name was the Cult of Black Earth. You remember that the group in Red Larch was called the Believers. And that going by a different name, they might be related, but they might not necessarily be the same thing. But you know, you guys killed that obvious Earth Cult guy before you could ask him, "Hey, what's your dealio?" So,
It's just what we do.
yeah, you know, why mess with success? But yeah, so you're not sure exactly what that connection is, but it's clear that while the Earth Cult has some dealings in the town, and there was a cult in the town, they may be just like one cult, just kind of puppeteering the other.
Cultception.
You know, as one does on actual cult day.
No. Yeah. I would also just like to let everyone know that while I was writing down these very important notes, my pen just burst all over my fingers. So
oh no.
Bother.
Wonderful.
Yeah, continue.
You need a moment to.
Alright.
Okay.
Yep. All right.
So
Uh,
Alice is going to squint, since obviously he doesn't have bird vision, at the building from where they're standing, and just suggest if there's other entrances other than the front door, what if we split up into groups 2 and 3, one that goes in the front door and the other from the back?
I don't think we should split up.
Yeah, if you're not gonna let me walk in there by myself, we're not splitting up.
Valid.
But I do think going in through one of the other entrances is better than just walking through the front door.
Agreed.
What if
No, we're not splitting the party.
what if we go to the east entrance? Because that one's in, we said ill repair. Maybe that's an easier place to start if it's maybe not as well guarded.
It might also be
Yeah.
not as well structured and collapse on us.
I like the garden. I like the garden idea because I feel like even if we do run into anybody, we at least have room to spread out. We won't be stuck in who knows what. If we walk in and it's like a tiny room or whatever, at least we have eyes on the garden right now.
Mm-hmm. And I do have the ability to cast Pass Without a Trace and at least get us close or a chance of not being noticed with, even though you guys have disadvantage.
Yeah.
I agree with the garden proposal.
That's fine.
I'm going where you guys tell me to go.
So we're going in.
Did Wick say something?
Wick
Wick said
we
we're doing
go
whatever
go.
we're doing.
Yeah, whatever you guys tell me to do, I'm doing.
How does, out of character, how does Pass Without a Trace work with people with disadvantage?
They have disadvantage, but they still get the bonus.
Do I still have disadvantage?
Are you wearing heavy armor?
You shouldn't, yeah.
Yeah. But if they have disadvantage, they still get the bonus, and if the difficulty on the roll is, say, 10 or less, then Pass Without Trace will still make it an automatic success.
Okay.
Because
it wouldn't necessarily be wasted.
Yeah, because disadvantage can't make you roll below your minimum, and even rolling a 1 is not an automatic failure.
Yeah, disadvantage just makes you roll 2 dice and you take the lower roll.
I just wanted to make sure I understood before I said, let's use a spell slot, you know?
Yeah.
Pass Without Trace is actually really, 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 really big bonus.
Okay, what is that? That is level 2. Cool. Is that okay with everyone?
Fine by me.
If that's what you want
Yes.
to do. Yeah.
I like it.
All right, so Glenn is going to cast Pass Without a Trace on the party.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
Which
So,
entrance should we use? There's
think
2
we said the
entrances in the garden.
Oh.
There's 2 entrances, one to the east and one to the west.
To the garden? I thought there was only one on the back. Like from the outside.
No, like inside.
There's-
When you go into the garden, there's 2 ways to enter the building.
I think we cross that bridge when we get to it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I only see the one.
There's
Did
one
we
like in the wall that doesn't have steps to it on the east wall.
Okay.
It's tiny.
Well,
It's small.
yeah, I say we just cross that bridge when we get there because we're not even in the garden yet.
If we get in there and they start taking shots at us, then we can worry about it.
All right. So you're gonna go into the garden?
Mm-hmm.
Over the garden wall.
Well, the gate to the well, actually, how are you getting into the garden? That is the question.
I thought there was a crumbled.
There's a wall. There's the door.
The crumbled is on the front side with M1. That's the crumbled wall part. Amber on the map.
To the side there.
Yeah, to the side. That steps. That's where the crumbled wall is.
I thought there was a crumbled wall in the garden too.
Is the gate latched, or what is the situation?
You gonna try the gate?
I just want to know: is it
I
like a
would-
locked gate? Is it a open
I think
gate?
August is gonna
Thing.
like visibly.
Yeah.
Can we see that it's shut or open?
Well, you don't see a lock on it, but this is the outside of the
There's
gate.
no alarm
So
spell.
Well, they're in the doors, but like the gate itself, physically, it's not propped open. We can't see into
No.
the garden.
that is correct.
Okay.
What
Is
kind
a-
of wall is it?
It's your same brick wall as the rest of the monastery.
How
How
tall
high
it?
is it?
A little bit lower. It's only about. Let me actually look. That is a great question. You asking good questions. 10 feet high, so not that high.
10?
Yeah, 10.
All 10.
Well,
Did you say
double
August was
most
gonna
of
try the
us.
door?
Well, no, I was just saying there's no alarm spell.
My detect magic didn't detect anything on
Oh,
them.
didn't pick anything.
Your detect
Okay.
Your detect magic is still not detecting anything of the
Okay.
sort.
Okay. Well, that's good then. Boss door, boss door.
Do you guys just want me to go in?
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say, did we just try the
Kick in the door.
gate?
I'm not kicking in the door. I'm just gonna open it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Okay.
I opened the door.
You turn the latch on the door and you push forward, barred shut.
Oh,
I
geez.
cast hand on the door.
You cast what?
I have mage hand.
Hand, just my hand.
Oh, I cast turn knob.
So it's
Yeah,
barred shut.
Yeah, it's barred shut on the other side of the door.
Okay.
What about the other door? Or is this the gate?
This is
Yeah,
the
it's the
gate
gate.
door. There's only one door.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said it's
Ooh.
bars.
It's
Well, it
barred
feels
and
like
it's locked from the other side in some way.
it feels like
But
it's barred shut.
It's a gate, right? Can I use mage hand to go up over the wall and unlatch it?
You know,
Can
that is an
you
excellent question.
can you use
There are-
mage hand to unbar the gate from your side?
Let me see.
That is a good question. The
Open and unlock door.
problem
container,
is
store
Unless it's too
you
heavy.
can so you can try. The problem is it's hard for you to use a mage hand to do something you can't really see, but you can try. I will let you roll.
Okay. Which dice? I have 5d20s. I
believe
don't know
in
which one to
you.
use anymore.
Friendship dice, because
Friendship.
specifically, Wickham opened the door and then you noticed that it was barred, so friendship
Yeah.
dice.
This will be at disadvantage, however, just because, you know,
Oh,
I mean, it's because you can't see what the fuck you're doing.
okay. Well, let me roll
Which
the
is the
other
only
one
reason.
then.
It's the only.
Oh, that's a nat 20! Okay, well, the other one's a
Mm.
15. Am I adding anything to it?
I'll let you add your intelligence mod.
Oh, good. He's smart. 18.
Okay. So you cast your mage hand, and you flip it over, and you concentrate on lifting it up. Now you haven't got a lot of practice with this yet, so you know you're not an expert at it. But you think, all right, wait a minute. I can't tell if it's lifting anything or not. I don't have feeling through this hand. So you lean in, and with one hand you're manipulating the magic, and the other and with the other you're leaning against the door and you're listening. And you can hear the bar kind of moving, and you're like, okay, all right. You put your finger up, like, hang on, guys, shh, I got this. And then you hear, and you hear the bar fall. Would you like to try the door now?
Yeah.
The door opens. Well done.
But I probably alerted
We've solved your door
all
puzzle.
of them because I'm here.
Yeah.
It wasn't a loud thunk. It's more like
Okay.
you heard it because your
Sounded
ears
loud
up
in my
against it.
head.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
like
'cause-
Okay.
yeah,
The
it
fact that
sounded
they
more
lo-
like a dull thud to everybody
Okay.
else.
The fact that they locked this door, though, still means that somebody's going to be here.
mean, possibly, but I mean, that's what we got swords for.
As you open it up,
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I'm just making that known to everyone.
a walled garden shelters beneath the northern wall of the monastery. The garden is poorly kept, but some effort has been made to clear footpaths along through the overgrowth. A garden gate to the northeast leads outside. Well, you've been through that one. 3 doors open into the monastery at the southeast, south, and west side of the garden. The statues in this garden are particularly lifelike.
I had a feeling.
You see, let's see. So there are, if you look at the map, you can see a total of 6
7.
stars.
There's 7.
There's 7.
If the DM
What?
said 6, it's 6.
With oh, there
In
it
the
is,
top corner.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
top
okay,
corner.
all right, cool beans. All right, okay, all right, okay. I'm gonna be a math teacher one of these days. Okay, so 3 of the statues, the ones that are kind of 2 by the south wall and the one off there in the corner, the mythical 7th statue, if you will. They look kind of like the church gargoyle things that you see, kind of hunched over, claws out, looking all freaky. And then the 4 that are in the north look like different people, a tiefling, a dwarf, and 2 humans, all in varying states of panic and or contorted pain.
Oh, fun.
Do I recognize any of them?
You do not.
Do they have any markings that might say that they're from Quincunx?
No, they do not.
Okay.
You don't know where they're from.
When you say contorted pain, like they're just like they look like they're in pain, or they're not contorting into, say, the looking like gargoyle.
they-
Probably the
they look
panic they
like
were
they're s-
feeling.
Yeah, they look like they're suffering.
Okay.
Oh, cat. I want you guys to make a roll. Investigation check, please. And I'll let you do this with advantage.
Well, it doesn't help me much. You said investigation?
Yeah.
Oh, I have good investigation.
You have good intelligence.
Yeah.
I do not. 5.
I do not either.
Well, I rolled a 12, but I have a +6 to investigation.
Hell yeah.
Just today.
Yeah.
All right, so Pierce, August, and Glencora, you know now to look for some telltale signs. You start looking at the sleeves and other things and other details that a sculptor would never sculpt. These are very similar to the 2 statues that are outside that were left.
Once again, these are people. They obviously have some kind of magic that can turn people to stone.
Absolutely.
I want to say I'm surprised, but I'm not.
Turn into one.
Same.
What about the others? Gesturing to the gargoyles.
Well, which gargoyle do you point to?
You said that there's 2 of them?
3 of them.
3 of them.
Okay. I guess the closest one. I'm assuming we're still near the entrance, so
Yeah,
the closest one to the entrance.
Sounds good. Well, you point to that one. What about that one? And as you point, its head snaps and looks towards you.
No.
Well,
And it and the one right beside it start to lunge forward. Roll initiative, please.
Oh
Woo!
boy.
it's been a while.
I know.
Wow.
I'm just not rolling well tonight in the slightest.
By the way, I changed my names around because I had a feeling that Drake was just reading the first name at the beginning, and that's why he refers to everybody as their character and me as Pierce.
I was gonna make a joke that, oh look, Pierce is here.
I dyslexic me was doing the same thing for a while.
And
What's my plus?
Atlas
Okay, but it bothers me
is-
that Matt's name is. It needs to be
Atlas
in
is
the end.
gonna,
I'll fix it.
Atlas
I'll
is gonna
fix
send
it.
to the Shadow Realm.
I don't even know.
Rude. I was just acknowledging this difference. You can see it right there. Glenn and August are brain cell. Pierce is Sir I see magic shit.
Pierce, you know what? I do not agree with you.
You're
in the
just
time-
Atlas.
in the
I
timeline
appreciate it.
Where in this timeline, the one where the Sona did not get demonetized, it clearly says Atlas there.
Bishop says no.
Bishop is
He is so talkative
Bishop is
today. I am so
intense
sorry.
today.
Bishop is contending for backseat gaming.
Yeah, I was about to
Alright,
say, if
give me-
you guys hear like meowing, that's just the gargoyles.
Yep. They all meow.
I will let you know if you hear anything from my background. It's also probably my cats or my roommates being rude.
Okay, I fixed it.
Oh shit, speaking of roommates.
Oh, when you have a second, Drake, I have a question about my sickle before we start.
you can go ahead and ask right now.
It says a +1 to when I hit. So does that mean it's a 1d4 +1, or do I still get my proficiency bonus? So
You
it'd be a
still
plus-
get your proficiency bonus. You just add an extra +1 on top of that.
Okay, so it would be 1d4 +3.
Wait.
What? It's not working.
Thank you. I forgot about that. I had a note to ask.
That's okay.
and then I forgot.
That's okay. It's your first magic weapon. It's a good question.
Yay. Baby's first tool of murder. Proficiency went up, yeah.
Oh my gosh, my pen is just bleeding everywhere.
Get a different pen, bruh.
Yeah, but then my notes would go from being all black to all purple.
So be it. Gradient.
It's not a gradient, it's just a strict. It hasn't done this in months, by the way.
Of course. So yeah.
Where's that cat gif? Oh, my kingdom for the cat gif to work in Dice Pit.
Oh.
I wonder if I could save that for whenever Drake types like this, and then just have it on OBS, and then just click it.
I like it.
Yes.
Okay.
Object to defeat the living statues. Atlas. Okay, we got Atlas. Okay, we got to recognize regular names.
Do you now?
Well, I mean,
Atlas the Fierce.
Aricron of House. Introducing August as himself.
Guest star.
Larl.
Glencora. Sona Gloryman. Oh god, Atlas is at the front.
Atlas.
Leave
Wow,
me
we
to
actually rolled different
one.
initiative for once.
Yeah, I'm in
Go
the
with
back.
What are you gonna do with your newfound power?
Me and Glenn are the bottoms of this scenario.
I mean,
Where's oh that guy?
Sorry.
We are going to.
It seems mean to make a spellcaster go first.
You think it'd
Strategy.
be mean, but sometimes that is literally the best opening you can have.
Yeah, the spellcaster can take the get the fuck out of dodge action.
Yep.
Atlas uses I'm leaving.
Anyways,
I
cast
So,
buy at 4th level.
so yeah, Atlas.
stop.
Thank you.
Literally Ray
For once in
Atlas.
his life, he's going to be a little strategic here since he's up front. He's going to cast Fairy Fire.
Oh. I'm gonna have to roll a couple saving throws.
Yes, you will. Oh, there's
that's
3.
There's
Where are they in the order?
Oh, right. I did not put
We're a
that in there.
mystery.
Give me a
I wasn't
second.
sure if you were doing that to be mean to us.
No.
I mean, Fair Fire's a dex saving, isn't it?
That's what I
Yeah.
thought about that. As if
Yeah.
he isn't the cause of why they fight all the time.
So that's a dexterity save, and the thing with living statues, gargoyles, and stuff, they're not terribly dexterous. That's a failure.
Yep.
I was about to say big rock dudes.
That's also a failure.
Okay.
So I am going to make a note here. All attacks against these boys is going to have some of that juicy
Advantage.
advantage. That is correct.
Oh.
So Atlas.
Actually,
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
wanna do
flavor
this?
it.
Yeah. Please flavor it for me.
Jesus Christ. No, I'm trying to remember.
That's not a figure in this game. That's not appropriate flavor.
So Atlas is going to cast Fairy Fire and send lovely blue, green, and violet dragonflies fluttering around the area in a 20-foot cube. And the creatures, the dragonflies touch the gargoyles, golem things, in order to give them the faint light that they will shine in a 10-foot radius. And they can't be ever benefiting from invisibility before the dragonflies disappear.
I love it. For taking the initiative to flavor your spells and inspiration, because I haven't done that in a while.
Yay.
So we're going to do that as a nice little reward. And I assume that's all you're doing on your turn right now?
Yes, he's going to remain standing where he is, near the back of the
Alrighty.
group, despite the fact that he's the front.
Aricron.
Pull out the sword and shield, definitely, and I will move closer to Atlas, considering our last big fight, and I will swingeth my sword at the closest one in that area.
Alrighty. Make me an attack roll, please.
17.
That is a successful hit.
Yes.
Please roll me damage.
Damage. This is the first damage roll, so 8, and then I'm going to cast Well, yeah, I had an advantage on that last attack too. So should I? Either way, it hit, right?
You can actually check to see if you got a crit because you have
Okay.
advantage. I'm gonna let you have that opportunity. It matters to your class.
Ooh, it's 24. I rolled a 19.
Ooh, close, but
So
not quite.
yeah. So that first damage die was 8, and I am going to cast my Divine Smite on it. So that is an extra
Okay.
D8, I think. Let me double check. No, 2 D8s. Okay.
Yeah.
And another 8, so 16 points of damage on that first attack.
That's a good hit.
Nice.
So, you don't have a weapon, do you? No, you do not. So
what?
you don't have a magic weapon.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
Yeah. So the slashing portion of that is not connecting successfully, but you still benefit from the radiant damage completely. That is still 12 points of damage, though.
Cool.
So that is still super effective. Any other tricks up your sleeve?
Just kind of take my defensive position next to Atlas, since they don't have a shield.
You mentioned already that you were doing that, so yeah, that's
Cool.
perfectly allowable. We are going to move to August.
Alrighty. Which one? I guess I'm just gonna go with whatever one would be close to me.
Well, you've got the one that Aricron's already hit.
Nah, let's go for a different one.
All right, so you go to the other one and tie it up.
Spread
and
the
down.
love.
Yeah, we're gonna slashy as I do.
Slash. Make your slash roll.
13 plus 6.
Oh yeah.
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 Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, right in
and
the
then,
kisser.
let's see what. Damn. Oh, it's a D8. I forgot to get a D8 out. Hang on. We're gonna do friendship D8. Oh, only a 2 plus 3, so 5.
5.
That's how
but
bad
that's with
I am with
thesis.
numbers. Yeah.
So that's still effective.
You're still hitting them.
And I get 2 attacks now, don't I?
That you do.
Would inflict wounds be considered magical?
Inflict wounds is a spell, and you can't use a spell and the attack action.
Oh, I can't.
At least not yet. You don't have that level as an Eldritch Knight yet.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just slashy again.
Go for it.
13 plus 6. Yeah, okay, same.
Yep.
And then 4 plus 3, so 7.
Good. You've managed to do as much damage as Aricron successfully. Well done. Do you have any other tricks up your sleeve?
Where's Glencora?
Not up your sleeve.
Yeah. Sorry. She's actually not in your clothing at all.
Sounds hot though.
Well, I don't want to move away from him and initiate an attack of opportunity or anything.
Well, the thing is, you are defending successfully by being in its face, because it can't exactly get around you. So,
Fair.
in a way, you are covering.
Okay,
You are
then I'll
covering that
just
ground.
stay where I am.
Okay. It's time for gargoyles to do what gargoyle does best, which is to make slashing motions. So we're going to start with Aricron. So he's going to start by lunging at you with a bite, and then slash at you with its claws. Oh!
Oh, that's a bad.
That's
My
a good
bones!
I need those.
Should I write that down in the D20 list?
Yeah, write it down.
Who did it attack?
That's
Wow,
against
right it
Aricron.
goes.
Aricron.
Oh no! Well, he's more armored than others, I guess.
Yeah, that one, we have to call you Aricron now because you bit your N off.
Air Crunch.
Aricrunch.
It's like a
Now
cereal.
with Aricron. Now with less Aricron. Your fun size.
Air Crunch. Air Crunch.
That hit him so
Uh,
hard,
please,
he metaphysically lost an antenna for that.
Why? I
I'm
didn't.
kidding. I'm joking. That 20
He took
knocked
one
off
of
an antenna.
I've lost
that's
my buck
probably-
status. What's that?
That 13's probably gonna miss you though.
Oh yeah, that one. I'm fine with that one.
Yeah, so you're knocked a bit off balance as you push it back, and as it brings into claw you, the remaining radiant light from your sword kind of he backs off a bit because he's like, no, he doesn't want another hit of that juice.
Doesn't want the smoke. How much damage?
You looked at a total of 7 damage there. All
Okay,
told.
can do that.
And August.
Yeah.
August. So
Nah.
you immediately get into a defensive position. Unlike the others, Wick probably knows what you're doing here. You get in your shield wall formation and you just stick your shield right in the gargoyle's face. It can't bite you if it's got shield in its face. And clawing at you is awkward as hell, and you're just in there, just in its mush, just like, eat my shield, eat it. And this gargoyle's just like helpless against your kind of shield-based push in there, and it barely even registers anything close to an offense against you.
Hell yeah.
Hey Glenn. Hey Glencora.
I thought 3 of them.
There's 3 statues. Only 2 of them are attacking.
Oh, okay, good. That's better news.
One of them's just there to be pretty.
The other one's actual
Yeah.
statue, but we're all paranoid about
It's a
it.
decoy, but
It's slightly tinted purple.
Glenn is going to.
It's a legendary item.
It wasn't already something she already did, just to be clear, have her shield out, and is going to, with her other hand, fling her hand forward, casting Ice Knife as she sends that towards the slightly further away gargoyle.
All right.
Gargoyle.
Make me your spell attack roll.
Plus on this again. That went up. That was exciting. $16.
That's a hit.
Yay!
So roll 1d10 piercing damage.
A 9. Oh, do I have a plus to that? No.
Nope. Now it's got to make a dexterity save.
And we know they're bad at those.
That is correct. Roll me another 2d6 damage, please.
Splash damage.
Oh, this is just a 1.
On a 2d6.
Oh, no. 5.
Impressive, sir.
Yeah,
I can do with math.
I was wondering how you could possibly pull that off, and I'm glad to see you didn't pull off the mathematically impossible today.
Honestly, with our party, I would not put it past this.
yeah.
I'm trying my best.
Thanks, Matt. Thanks.
No problem.
Thanks.
Oh man, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Hey, Sona. Hey, Sona.
Yeah. My turn?
Unleash the glory.
I'm gonna go over. So, Glenn just attacked the one that was that
On August.
I thought she attacked the one that was on Aricron.
No.
Attack the one that was further away because I
Okay.
had range.
Okay, so Coolio. Wickham's gonna stomp his way over to the one that attacked Aricron.
Okay.
And he's gonna swing his axe over and he's gonna try and beat the shit out of this.
You know what? Wick's got one plan, and it's a good one.
Yep,
Go for it.
It's what he knows how to do. I don't get advantage or anything, do I?
You
Yeah,
get
you do.
advantage. It's
I
got
do, okay.
fire on it.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that that was still up. This is the first
Yes.
attack. That's 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Alright, that's the first attack.
Oh,
Roll damage on that, please.
Not as great. That's a 4. Alright, second attack. 17 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Roll damage on that, please.
6 on that one, and then for my bonus action, can I cast Searing Smite?
You certainly can.
Cool.
Is that a magic axe?
No, that's a
but-
racial thing that I can do, because I'm a tiefling.
oh,
Yeah, that's actually a really interesting move. Let me just take a look here. When you don't want to rage, but you still want to be angry.
Yep.
Yay.
Yeah, that's actually you just roll it. So roll me 1d6, please.
Okay. Blue, teal, or pink?
Teal.
Teal. Pierce got to it first. That's a 5.
Okay.
Should have gone with pink.
So
roll the pink just to see.
5 is pretty good.
Yeah, 5 is pretty
What was
good.
the spell that he cast? Something smite?
Searing
Searing
Smite.
For the pink, it was a 4, so going for teal was better.
Fine.
So you set your as you as you axe down, you call upon the powers of your blood, and your axe catches on fire. Foof, and you slash down, and it's not the type of fire that just burns. It's the type of fire that splooshes over it like napalm, and now it's on fire. And at the start of its turn, it has to make a saving throw, and if it fails, it'll take even more damage.
Yes.
Wait, this is the one that attacked Aricron. So it's the first
Yes.
gargoyle.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
You put the damage
did-
on the second gargoyle.
excuse me. Excuse me.
Hmm?
Excuse me, sir. Sir. Excuse me, sir.
Fingers are trying to keep up with your mouth.
I don't know what you're talking about. Clearly, it
Look, I'm
shows
just
that
trying to keep
because
up with your
it's
magic numbers here.
Yeah. Excuse me for making it your turn.
I appreciate that, by the way, considering he hit me.
Yeah. No, that's actually a decent choice.
Okay, Atlas is going to cast Toll the Dead against the one that attacked Aricron that he's closer to.
Cool. Let's see what their wisdom is. Their wisdom, a number, and that number is 0.
Damn
But
it.
that's a successful save, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Can't win them all.
Never gonna be able to
Good
hit
idea,
this.
though.
Be cool if you
And-
could, though.
know.
Any other tricks up that sorcery?
No, I don't think I have any fun bonus actions or anything like that.
Sounds good. You've done quite a bit this fight, to be fair, with that one spell.
Yeah.
Hey, Aricron.
My turn.
Yes.
Quick question. Before I do this and waste my turn, would smite stack on a single target?
What do you mean?
If I come at this thing with a different might, would it take the fire damage and a different kind of damage?
If it's the same type of smite, you can't have the same spell, same target that has the same name. But if you were to do two different spells, even though they're smites, yeah, you can totally do that.
Okay. First let me try to hit this thing.
Yep.
Still have advantage. And yeah. 14.
That is not a hit. Did you roll with advantage, I assume? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
No problem. I tried.
August.
I had a good idea too.
I have decided that I'm just going to be boring this combat and just continue to slashy slash because I don't want to waste it for the guys. So,
What you call boring, we call, yeah, you're a fighter.
it's called damage. So
Yeah.
here I go. 14 plus 6.
That's a hit.
Yep. And we're actually gonna do this dice this time. Last time I got a 1. 2. Well, I mean I got a 2. Well, 2 again. Damn it. Okay.
Improvement.
5.
So 5? Okay.
Well, it was a 2 last time too, actually. I said 1. And then I'm gonna just do it again.
All right.
Do it again.
Gonna fucking do it again.
No, I did not hit it this time.
What?
I'm assuming I didn't hit it. 4 plus 6, 10.
Dang.
And you rolled that with advantage?
No, I didn't know I was
Well,
doing
what-
it with advantage.
Everyone's doing it with
Everyone
advantage.
does.
Oh, hell
Everyone's
yeah.
doing it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
As
not
long
too
as
much
fairy
better.
fighters-
9
yeah.
plus 6, 15.
15 is a hit.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
4 plus 3, 7. Damn, my
4
attacks
plus
are like
3, 7.
consistent at least.
Well, okay, but let's just point out that you've done more damage than
You cut out for me.
Yeah,
you've
you cut
done more
out.
damage. You've done more damage this combat than anyone so far.
Well, I mean, that's
True.
fine.
So,
Fine.
boring,
I'm
but
good
effective.
enough.
So both
I mean, I guess.
both swings hit
Yes.
Yep.
for 7 each.
Because I didn't know we were
Yep.
doing advantage.
There's
Yep.
7 each. Okay.
Oh no, first one was 5, the other one was
Oh, 5
For a
plus
total of
7.
12, yeah.
For 12.
And that's it?
Yep.
Okay. I think it's time that they return attacks against August because we don't show August enough love from the
Yeah.
monsters.
Sure.
Hey, that's love. Right?
That's my armor class, so yeah.
Extra wins.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that big attack.
Was it just a 2?
He's
Can
so
you-
sad.
Not 4.
4.
Can you feel the threat value from these assholes?
I mean, sure, I guess.
Do they have 3 attacks?
Question.
Ow, you gave me a fucking paper cut.
So, the gargoyle you're on, you've moved your your shield into it, and as soon as it gives you an opening, you slash at it twice. But as you get your second slash in, it quickly snaps and does a little nip of your arm before you can get your shield back up to defend yourself.
Mm.
For a total of 4 damage. Not much, but it is what it is. Hey, Aricron,
Yes.
I got a question for you. Does 17 hit?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Okay. That's
Yeah,
fine.
2 more
okay.
hits. Or 2 more
Okay.
swings.
Does
Nope.
14 won't hit? Okay.
Mm.
All right. So you're having a so you just decide you're gonna do the effect. You're mushing in its face with a shield. because you don't want to
Yeah.
get bitten again.
Yeah.
And
I'm learning.
and Glencora.
Don't forget his saving throw.
Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me. That is extra damage. That is a Constitution save, where they are not shit. Is it a Constitution save?
For Syrian
Yeah,
Smite?
con save.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your charisma modifier, please?
My charisma modifier is 0. Or not a
Okay.
spellcaster, to be fair.
To be fair, and that's +3 proficiency, so that actually will save. Barely.
Dang.
Yeah, well, it's fine. You did good. You did good.
I did.
You done good, kid.
You did your heckin' best.
I take it I can't cast that spell again?
Well, you've used up your one use of it.
Right.
Yeah, if it's a racial trait, yeah.
Yeah. The only way you could cast it again is if you have slots, which you don't.
Yeah.
You can take a nap. You can take a long nap and then use it again.
We take a long rest.
We got
Glenn.
2 on 2 going here. You just go lay down.
We got this. Did you see me in that last round? As I run my mouth and then roll a 1 next round.
Isn't that how it works?
Damn, it do be like that.
So, what you doing, Glenn?
I am going to keep myself parked right by August's big old shield and cast Produce Flames on. How far are they both now? Have they moved much?
1 second before you do that. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. Are they?
What's my range there?
Well, your range of this is a 30-foot range, so you don't
30
even have to
feet,
be
yeah.
right beside. You don't have to be beside August to do this.
No, I mean the distance between me and both of the gargoyles. Can I
Easily.
reach both of them with that spell? Okay. Then I'm going to
Easily.
go again for the furthest one away.
So the one that is on August? Question mark?
Oh, right, because they're both up close. I was looking at the map. Ha.
Yeah.
Sure, yes. I will cast Produce Flame on the one on August.
Okay. Roll me a spell attack roll, please. Don't forget, you do get the +1 from your moonsicle.
From my what?
Your moonsicle.
For everything?
Yeah.
You get it on weapon attacks, and that moonsicle specifically gives it to your spell attacks as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
So
And
I
advantage, of course.
will-
Yeah.
Does a 26 hit?
Yes. Wait. What?
I think
What is
so.
your total?
No.
Does a 26 hit?
I
Wait,
rolled an
wait.
18.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Plus
that hits.
what?
Okay, so +3. What is your wisdom? +4, +1. You've got an 8. You have an 18 wisdom, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because you got the +3, you got the +1, you got the +4. That's +8. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nah.
So roll me your 2d6, please, or 2d8, I
Damn it.
should say.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Damn it.
Why would it be 8?
And they take all this damage too, since
10.
it's not.
10.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all.
You feel that extra little bit of power and accuracy as the sickle connects with your magic. Hey, Wickham.
Yeah. Okay, so the one in front of me put the fire out, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Saws.
I'm not super happy about that, but I don't want to rage just yet. I want to just keep hitting this fucker.
Wait, Glenn attacked the one on August, right?
Yeah.
You do it
That's
again?
the second one.
Listen.
The first one is on Aricron, the second one is on August.
It's the A's. We got our
Yeah.
AAA group.
That's why I had
Listen.
Matt first for the longest time.
Listen.
Hmm. This is what you get when someone else is also trying to kick combat.
Hey, Wickham, can you stick him?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. First one is a 19 plus 6. So I
Okay.
think that hits.
Yeah, I think it hit.
Perhaps.
That's a 5. And
Okay,
this
so that's 2 damage.
second one. Right, that's 17 again.
That's a hit.
I need to stop using this axe. 8.
So plus 4.
Oh wait, that's 8 plus 3.
Okay, so that's
11.
so that's 5 damage then. Alright.
I got another weapon for you after this fight if you want it.
It's the only magical thing that I have is a dagger.
Oh.
Dagger's pretty good.
Can I also, as a bonus
It's a
action,
quest.
just sort of try and draw the gargoyle's attention away from Aricron and to me?
You can try. Make me a charisma check, please.
Okay, that's not the best thing in the world.
Well,
Gotta believe.
Well, I have a 0.
You gotta believe.
I rolled a 5. I didn't do well.
You didn't believe. Believe in the Aricron that believes in you.
I think I'm too busy trying to set things on fire.
Atlas.
Yep. 29. Sorry. Wait. That's right. Okay. Okay. We are going to do Firebolt.
Firebolt. That
Yeah.
is a ranged spell attack, is it not?
Yes, it is.
That's with advantage. Someone wants to hit.
So landing because of saving throws.
See
Okay.
where you're going with this? I get your plan.
Mm-hmm. All right. 18 plus 6.
18 plus 6 is a hit. Roll
2
damage, please.
d10s.
That is correct.
Firebolt's
Hold
good.
on, I
love
don't
it.
normally have d10s on hand. So I think that's a d10. And that's a d10. Okay. Nine.
That's a hit.
And we're gonna flavor it later, because I can't remember what kind of ball of fire creature would it be. Sufficient.
I'll flavor it tomorrow.
Exactly.
I don't think that's how that works, but we'll go with it.
Wait.
Aricron. Wait.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Wait.
Go Atlas.
A giant blue butterfly carries a mote of blue fire and yeets it at the gargoyle that's right by him and Aricron.
I'm just picturing Yulia just like flying in the air. Yeah, like that. It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
Now that voice is gonna be stuck all night.
August now is a cam girl. A Discord kitten.
oh, literally, no one was expecting it to take that turn all of a sudden, and here we are.
I love how I return and the only thing I hear is August is a Discord kitten.
I mean, he would be. God, if he was modern.
He
Hey
would.
guys, just tired all the time. Hey guys, I'm playing Mario tonight.
Oh God, he's Kenma from Haikyuu.
Yes.
Senpai, would you buy me Nitro?
Here is a pro gamer strat for speedrunning Mario 64.
Yeah,
Alright.
I see. I see you. You gave me that Amazon subscription. I literally don't give a shit. I'm not calling you.
I'm not saying that.
Fuck it,
Fine.
I'm just gonna go play some
Woo.
Skyrim.
Fine, okay, I'll say it. Poggers?
Poggers. Want me to call you daddy? Basic.
Oh my god.
Thanks for the Twitch subscription.
Okay.
Alright,
Back
this
on
joke
track.
has run its course. I'm attacking.
Yeah.
Unless Atlas wants to do anything else with the
Yeah, no.
Well, I think
Okay.
we've moved past Atlas's turn. It's now in the
Okay.
past.
Yep.
That was a good joke. That was a really good joke. Roll with advantage. Soft 20. Yes.
That'll do.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm
Slashing?
attacking.
Damage. That's what he's doing.
Yes, attacking.
Okay, not a spell.
Not yet, I guess, but first bit of damage is 11,
So
And
that
then-
divided by half is 5.
and then I will cast.
3.
I'll cast Thunder Smite as a bonus action.
Cool. Roll me the damage for that. So I believe that does the damage
6.
immediately.
First time you hit with this. 6 damage target. Additionally, if the target. They must succeed a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from
Yeah.
you
How much?
and not
How much
prone.
thunder damage did you do?
I did 6 damage
Cool. Thank you.
with 2d6s.
Not too bad. I can't guarantee that this is going to be super effective because they're gargoyles, and gargoyles do have a little bit of strength on their boons. How strong are you? You are strong.
Strong.
Get your tail off my keyboard. Does a 13 save?
No, the strength save was 14.
You smite it with a heavy blow, and with a you knock it back and onto its back.
Oh, it's prone. Sweet.
Yeah. You guys
I
get
mean, we already have
advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, but now he has to use that
As
turn
a
to get
half
up to.
action. Yeah.
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 Oh,
August.
and quick question: How close is Atlas and Wickham to me?
Wickham's beside you, and Atlas is behind you.
Okay. Just I missed an opportunity to do something earlier, so I'm just trying to keep that in mind.
Yep.
All right. And my turn.
So Camber, what's August gonna do?
Gotta do what we do. We always do. Try to take over the world. Oh, 19 plus
That's-
6.
That's a hit.
Camber.
And then let's see the damage on. Oh, only a 1 this time. Plus 3,
Uh-huh.
so 4. But then we gotta do it again.
And
Do it again.
gonna fucking do it again.
Do it again.
Oh, hang on! Before you do,
Drake needs a second to be excited about something.
As you hit with your first attack, you crush it against its shoulder, and then you bash it with its shield again, and it explodes in a whole bunch of rocks.
Thank God, because my second roll was a nat 1.
Mm.
Yeah, but you, that didn't happen. And also, you've still got another attack on your attack action, and you have move. What are you gonna do?
Well, I'm saying my second attack was a nat 1, so I did not hit the other one.
That didn't
Did
happen.
you roll twice?
Yeah, that was the disadvantage. The other one was a 4.
You rolled 1 twice with disadvantage.
Oh my gosh.
Ouch.
No,
Okay.
well, the other one was a 4, so I had a 1. I rolled.
You
a
take
1
the
and a
4
4.
then.
Then you take the 4.
No. Oh wait, I'm doing
You have
disadvantage. Oh
advantage.
my
Yeah.
god. Well, I mean, it's still a 4 plus 6. That's a 10.
Yeah, but 1 is terrible. 4 is just bad.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
attack. It's not like a skill or something.
All right.
For
So,
severity.
can someone tell me how many people are still alive in the party?
I
What?
think we're all still alive.
We're all alive.
Yeah, we're all
So
still here.
5. So 5 people, and you've got a gargoyle that's just lying there prone.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. I'm not even gonna have you roll.
Whoa, that was not exactly
I am
Christ!
I'm so glad. For once in my life, I'm so glad that DiceFit does not record images.
So, yeah, I'm not gonna have you. The gargoyle's down to like he's got 3 hit points left. I'm just you guys finish it off.
Let Glenn have this. Let Glenn have this.
Herb stomp it.
What? You want people to just have this? Because I can let you have this.
I was gonna say let it move because if it attacks anybody else, I can still hit it.
Oh, okay.
Well, all right. You know, I was gonna say you guys win, but I guess we know how this is gonna go. Gets up, which you can do, and it's gonna go after Aricron as one does.
Miss.
A 21 misses.
21.
Oh, my bad. I saw the 17.
Welcome to the land of talk shit. Get hit. So that's 6 damage from the first hit.
I have enough room to back it up.
Ooh, well.
I didn't hear no bell. I didn't hear no bell.
So that's 14 damage that you decided you wanted to take. So 14 damage to Aricron. Hey Glenn, do you want that moment of glory that you've been gifted?
Is Glenn even here? Oh, she's muted. Oh no.
Oh no.
I didn't see her say she was walking off.
Oh, sorry, I've been talking. I didn't even. I'm just talking. I was laughing so hard at that gift. That's really 90% of what was happening. I didn't even start doing anything other than like laughing. So,
It doesn't help that I look like Chris Pratt too.
So what happened, Larl?
Oh no, I could hear. I was just talking
Yeah.
to you guys. I just didn't realize you couldn't hear me.
So that happens. We're gonna chalk that event up right up there with the what's it gonna do? Kneecap me?
Yeah.
No regret.
What's
No
it gonna do?
regret.
Crit?
So,
Well,
what's Glenn gonna do?
I suppose Glenn is going to cast, produce flame again. That was a hard word for me to come up with.
Good. I would love for you to roll your attack roll, please.
Yay. 11 plus 8. So that's a 19.
That's surprising no one a hit. Roll your damage,
Yay.
please. Please roll a 2. Please roll a 2. Just roll a 2.
I wasn't supposed to roll good?
Did you roll above a 2?
I rolled a 14.
That's not a 2. I asked for one thing.
I know.
Kill
I'm
the
sorry.
gargoyle. Good news, Glenn. You get your glory.
I did it all wrong.
You
Does he die?
you set
Explode
it
into a million
ablaze,
rocks?
and then it explodes in a bunch of pebbles.
Pew!
In my defense, I didn't lose concentration either. I rolled for concentration after I forgot to roll for concentration, and I rolled a nat 20 on concentration.
Oh, well, at least you maintained your spell.
Yeah,
At least.
shocking, isn't it?
Isn't Fairy Fire a concentration spell?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, if Atlas was hit and lost his concentration.
Yeah,
It would have
or
gone.
cast
Yeah.
another concentration spell.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but gargoyles are not tactically like super proficient, so that's not really a big deal for them.
Right. I just was trying to remember that, and I was like, every turn, I was like, oh shit, he hasn't gotten hit. Oh shit, he hasn't gotten hit. Oh shit, he hasn't gotten hit.
Yeah, learn from Aricron and don't run your mouth out.
Especially not with a dungeon master like Drake.
Oh no,
What
I mean,
did I do?
I have no
Atlas
regret.
has a chronic condition called runs his mouth. Can't convince him to shut up.
I have no regrets about my decision. I was just trying to flex on my sentinel feat that I remembered I had too. So I was really hoping he was going after somebody else, and I could just cut him down mid sentence. You know.
Okay,
Just
so
saying.
I didn't have him attack you because you were shit. I had him doing. So he was
Wait,
just
what?
being consistent.
So, yeah.
You were
Say
cutting out
again,
the.
He only was attacking you because he was only attacking you, right?
Yeah.
That's all he was doing. Yeah, so I wouldn't have, like, if he were attacking Wick, I wouldn't have had him go, oh, I'm just gonna hit Aricron. I want to be a dick to Matt. You know, that's
No worries.
That's a vulture thing.
Yeah,
With that said, Glenn isn't 100% sure if she's comfortable wasting a spell slot on Aricron.
wow.
Would you like a healing potion? Or I could cast Healing Word if you really want, but you kind of deserved it.
Well,
I was
to be
ready
fair,
for the fight.
Aricron didn't talk shit in character, so
Fair.
I don't want to hold
You
it
guys-
against Matt.
All right.
Or
You guys want to hear my fortune cookie though that I just got? It feels so appropriate for this fight.
Oh, fortune cookie. I thought you said portion. I was like, what's a portion cookie?
The fortune cookie says, "Keep up the good work. You will soon be rewarded."
Yeah.
Getting,
You earned
Yeah.
those. You earned those 14 points of damage. You earned those.
getting shit from a fortune cookie now.
you did good. You
Wait, it was
little-
14 points of damage, not 12? I'm confused.
That last attack was 14. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
14.
pair of attacks, yeah. It's a bit of nastiness. So,
So-
you have defeated the gargoyles of the garden. What
Yay.
will you do next?
I'm gonna investigate the one that's not moving.
Yeah. That I'd like
I will-
to do as well.
I will take that healing potion though, nobody minds.
Alice is gonna give the middle finger to the broken gargoyles and then turn to the third gargoyle and also give his middle finger to it.
August is gonna like put an arm in front of him. Like,
I'm gonna go investigate the east door.
I thought you were going to say
investigate the east door. So first off, Atlas, you point your middle finger at the other statue, and it responds by doing nothing. It's just a gargoyle statue. It's not.
oh my
doing
god.
See,
Yeah.
it was an effective way to find out.
Now I am saying this in character. Yeah, you stay there. You know what'll happen.
You investigate the door. It doesn't look like it has a lock on it. Looks like it just goes straight in. It would seem that their way of keeping people out would have been through the door in the wall.
Ooh.
So
mean, yeah.
this looks like it might get in if it's not barred.
Can I like listen in to see if I hear anything?
You certainly can. Make me a perception check, please, sir.
Okay, I'm good at that. Oh, yes, I'm extra good at that. 23.
23. You hear some sounds inside. Like someone's picking up some pieces of glass, putting it down. You're not sure exactly what, but it does sound like there's someone in there.
Can I motion to the rest of my party and like put my finger on my lips and point at the door?
You certainly can.
All of that noise and they didn't hear us.
Is everybody whispering now? Because
Yeah, let's
Mhm.
Yeah.
we're audio listeners. Pretend our characters are listening. We're not actually going to whisper because microphones. I heard something. Somebody in there is fucking around with glass or something, but there's somebody on the other side of the door.
try to
Are
look
there
at
any
what I got.
windows from the garden?
No.
Dang. Okay. Worth a thought.
I have a way the door will still open and I'll still see that.
You just want to get the drop on whoever's in there?
Atlas wants to investigate the other door, this west door.
True. The doors.
Okay. Make me a perception check at the other.
$18.
18. When you listen inside, you can hear some low chanting. You can't make out how many voices, but you can hear there's more than two.
Atlas is going to return to the group by the east door and inform them quietly about the chanting. And there's at least more than two in that door. And then he's going to ask, does someone want to investigate the south door? There's one other door to check.
Sure.
Sounds good.
We weren't exactly
Me-
being quiet.
Make me a perception check, please.
They obviously haven't heard us. Or that'd be weird if they had. and
Who's making the
ignored us.
perception check?
You are, because you said you were listening.
Okay.
You're
Is there
investigating.
anything like, is that something you can help
Mm.
with? Or is that like I can't help someone listen?
Perception.
Not really, no.
No.
Not
okay.
great.
We'll
I
just
got
not.
an 11.
11?
Yeah.
You don't hear anything on the other side of the... Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Kind of weird.
Yeah, healing word would use up a spell slot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he said he's going to use lay on hands.
Yeah.
I'm up to 42 now. If you want
Alright.
to keep track of that.
Cool.
I don't hear
So-
anything, but I feel like no matter where we enter, we're probably gonna run into something.
Agreed. I think you kind of just need to.
Pick a direction.
I mean, rock, paper, scissors for it, or just.
There's probably some logical way to go about it.
Real quick, can I use my divine sense to detect good and evil to see what's on the other side of the west door?
You can use your divine sense. Give me one.
I'm going to assume he said 1 second to cut off.
Yeah, I did. That is correct. Just give me one moment. Okay. All right. It gives you the location of any celestial undead within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover.
Mm-hmm.
You detect that there is an undead behind the east, like to the southeast.
Ooh,
Only one though.
only one.
Yeah.
And you said you heard somebody messing with glass in there, Wickham?
In the east door, not the southeast.
Oh, okay.
Like, if we go down the east, it'll probably take us to the southeast section, so that might be where we need to go. If we want to fight an undead.
I don't have any
Not like we
problems.
haven't done that before.
I don't have any
Probably
problems
needed
fighting.
eventually.
There is
I'm
one more thing I'm
actually-
going to check for you as well. Okay. To the east, you detect something that has been desecrated.
Mm.
Because your divine sense also gives you that information.
Yeah. So, like, through the east door?
Yeah, it feels like it's through the east door, a little to the
Okay.
north of the east door.
Okay. I'll relay that to the group too. I'm not sure what it is back there, but something doesn't feel right. Like something's been desecrated, and then we have undead on this side. So we have our decisions here.
Do we want to go with the chanting monks, or do we want to go with the dead?
We might have a chance to kill one potentially undead without being heard before enchanting monks, do you think?
Now that's
True.
all that I detected. I can only detect.
Yeah.
those
Also,
3 times.
there's the east side, at least from what we've seen from the exterior, seems to have smaller areas. So we are less likely to be surrounded, and we can scout forward.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas this west door seems to enter into a larger space.
Last
You
door
can
it
also-
is.
Yep.
Am I opening the door, or?
Everyone make me a stealth check, please.
Oh boy, and that's with disadvantage from me.
My hands are suddenly full. Hold on.
Is that also a
do st-
disadvantage for me because I have an iron breastplate on, but it says for my proficiencies it's just light or medium armor, and I don't know if iron breastplate counts as that. I think that's heavy.
Well, that isn't what that will not answer the question for you. If we look up breastplate in the equipment list, because it's specific to each type of armor. Breastplate
Don't we have?
is just AC 15.
Don't we
if I
have
look at the
cast?
list.
Don't we have cast without a trace still on us?
Yes, you do. So you still get your 10 bonus. Breastplate does not give you.
Oh wait, what are we doing?
Does
with
not give you
Pathfinder first?
disadvantage.
Add 10.
Add 10 to our
10.
stealth.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Okay.
Okay, well I
And
rolled an
with
11 with
disadvantage.
disadvantage, and then plus
Okay.
1 is 12, plus 10 is 22.
21.
22, 21. Okay.
Atlas rolled a nat 1 plus 10 is 11.
Oof.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 4, so plus 10, 14.
Okay.
22.
Those are pretty good rolls.
I
Those are
rolled an
pretty good
18 on
rolls.
the other. I rolled an 18 on the other side of that disadvantage. So
My other one was a 12, and my one was an 11. So I'm like,
you know.
I mean, it's the best you could do. So you gotta take what you get. So, you open the door, and as you open the door, let me describe the room first.
which door did we go
Uh,
in? Sorry.
Yeah, the east door. This older part of the monastery has been fitted out as a laboratory with work tables covered in alchemical apparatuses and shelves filled with strange curios and dusty clay jars. The windows have been bricked up and cobwebs hang thick on the ceiling corners. An ancient figure peruses a heavy tome that lies open on a small desk, making notes on sheets of parchment covered in arcane writing. The figure turns towards you as you enter, and you see a skeletal face, glowing blue eyes, glaring at you, and you hear its voice. You're not of the cult. I'm not your enemy. Why are you in my sanctum?
Wickham's going to say, trying to get rid of the cult.
Just for clarity's sake, what did he say without the cool voice changer?
You're out of the cult. Why are you in my sanctum? I'm not your enemy.
Trying
Okay,
to save our friend.
And why should I care?
I don't know, dude. We're not trying to fight you.
You say you're not our enemy.
Yeah, I'll put my sword away, and since he said he's not our enemy.
Then where is the cult?
They reside with this monastery, but I, Renwick, Saramar, Alcazar, do not care. They leave me alone, and I leave them alone. If you eliminate them, I will care not. If you leave them here, I will care not.
What did you say your name was?
Renwick, Saramar, Alcazar.
Now, is
Yeah.
that Dad's name?
Well, I mean, you know your dad's name is Alcazar.
Do I know the rest of his name?
No,
Okay.
but it's not Renwick Saramar. That you.
Well, just making sure my dad's not an imposter.
Does that name
Well,
sound familiar?
I was
I'm gonna-
double checking his husband's name is not that.
No.
It's Chothar.
Yeah, it's.
See, seems kind of sus to me.
Out of
Wait.
character, does that name sound familiar to Wickham through any of the history books that he might have possibly read in school?
Or
Yeah, roll history.
I highly doubt that he will remember it, but I'm gonna roll it anyway.
can August do too?
Yes, August can.
Oh, that's surprisingly higher than I thought I would roll.
I got 18.
I got a 10.
You don't. Well, obviously the name Alcazar, to you, but Saramar, you recognize as the line of one of the families that helped build up the monitors of Arbitus. And in fact, you do recall something. Let me just look this up to make sure I'm not talking shit. You actually know that the contingent of knights that are stationed at Summit Hall, their subgroup is called the Knights of Saramar.
Mm.
Whether there's a relationship or not, who's to say?
I will ask him. So you have no connections with the cult here?
I have absolutely none. I was here before they came. I will be here long after.
Cool. We're gonna go,
So-
like, try and kick their asses now. Unless you guys want to stick and talk to the... I don't want to assume what or who you are. Just a heads up.
You ask why you should care. And all I can say is I hope you don't try to stop us from continuing. We are here to save another monitor.
Monitor, you say? Go on.
He's a family member. He got taken by this cult. He's strong and he protects others.
It has been a long time since I've cared about the monitors of Arbutus. I've moved on past my life as they... Roll me a persuasion check, please.
August's weakest stat!
Oh.
Come on, friendship.
Can
dice,
Atlas
come
help?
on.
Atlas could honestly, if
Smiles?
Atlas would probably be better off persuading than August would.
Could I persuade?
Come on, just give August this try. Give August this try.
Huh?
I have the friendship dice going. It's going. It's waiting to go.
You can
Oh,
make
come
your
on.
But
Oh
if
god,
you want
it
help, you
jumped.
have to kind of describe how you help.
I
What did
got
you
an
roll?
18 minus 1. 17.
Yeah.
So
That's still
17.
good.
Yeah.
The figure gets up out of his seat.
Oh.
And he turns towards you, August. And he starts to get closer and closer. The enchantment on your blade. That is not mine, yet it still seems familiar.
It was made by... I don't know his full name. I just know
Well, you know.
possibly a descendant of yours.
What was he? The dean?
I mean, his name is Alcazar as well, and he once was the... I think he was the dean, or something like that. Or what was his position?
He was a dean in charge of the one of the faculties, as well as a teacher who was in charge of the monitors of Arbitus.
He was faculty member of the monitors, and then the dean as well.
Can you spell out that name that you gave us? Renwick. Saruman?
Aruman.
I will not have it be said that Renwick sullies the name of Saramar or filths the name of Alcazar by reneging on duties he once made when he was alive. If you tell me that a monitor of Arbitus is in trouble, Renwick will help you.
Oh shit.
I will not attack the cult. I have an accord with them. But I will give you information. And perhaps a couple other things you may find of interest. If you would have them.
Any assistance is appreciated.
Thank you. Thank you very kindly, sir.
First of all, I will give you, Monitor, a gift. He turns and he kind of floats towards one of the shelves and pulls out a book. Opening the book reveals a secret little thing in it. Pulls out an amulet. I have no use for this. This is used to bolster the living. It will do nothing for me. Perhaps it will be better off in your hands, Monitor. And he hands you the amulet, August.
Thank you.
There's another thing. They brought in a prisoner. One of the demon folk. I believe tieflings were what they wanted to be called. I don't know what you would call them these days. There was an enchantment on him. A concealment charm. Something was on his person, and whoever placed it on him did not want it to be found except by its intended recipient. That magic was subtle and effective, not strong enough to fool my eyes, but enough to fool those that decided to reside within these halls. If you find this one, maybe you can unlock the secrets of that enchantment.
Cool, that gives my cousin.
Oh, yeah.
Further, the one I'd made an accord with stopped by for some prattle. Annoying old man, but he had a thing that he wanted me to look at. Yet another bauble he claimed no longer worked. I studied it for as long as interested me. The magic is still there. It is still effective. But it is, how can we say, reluctant to come forth for the one who brought it. I don't need it. If it were to leave my possession in your hands, I certainly would not mourn its passing.
May I ask what does it do? Or does it have any, abilities or?
He
Is it-
floats over to a chest at the side. He waves his arm over it, and the chest goes and pops right open. And then a long, bony finger comes out, and he raises up this club. And the club has a hole, a grooved hole straight through the end of it. I want Wick to make me a perception check, please, with
Oh.
advantage.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh.
Not great.
What did you roll?
My perception's great, but,
That's okay.
13?
13's pretty good. Wick, you recognize that club. You recognize that as a club that you've seen many times before, many days in your life when you were younger. That club is a weapon that's been in your family for generations. You recognize the etchings on the side. You even recognize a place where you had your teeth marks when you were a small child. You bit it. And your grandfather just slapped you off of it. You know that club. That's the glory of men. What's it doing here?
Wickham is not gonna know what to say. He's just gonna look at that, and his face is just gonna go from the normal jovial smile to just neutral and kind of sad and confused. And he's gonna kind of shuffle a little.
As well, he his finger, after he gives that to you, he's done with it. He doesn't care what you do with it. His finger moves forth, and 2 potions come from his treasure box. A potion of greater healing and a potion of Hill Giant strength.
What
And
was
then,
of what strength?
Hill
uh,
Giant.
Hill Giant strength. So you drink it, you get
Hill
temporarily strong.
Gotcha.
And 2 scrolls. One with a casting of invisibility, and another with Snillix Snowball Swarm. All right.
What was the second potion, or were they both Hell's Giant strength?
One is
it was
Greater healing.
Oh, greater healing.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that one. Okay.
Okay, so I gotta get the stats for a thing for you.
Neither of those scrolls can be used by a sorcerer, can they?
I think Snillix Snowball can.
Okay.
Because it's an attack spell. It probably can. But I will get you a more definite quick here. If it can't be used by a sorcerer, it can definitely be used by an Eldritch Knight.
Okay.
So, because it is an evocation spell, I know that much. Okay, so here's what the Amulet of Health does. Oh, this is a good item. Oh, man.
Ooh,
Oh.
it's August's lucky day.
Does
Drake's
this
trying
require
to kill
attack?
him, yet he gives me an amulet of health.
Yeah.
Drake wants Irene so bad, but he's giving me an amulet of health.
Aristocrat gift.
On it.
All right. The Amulet of Health is in magic items.
Okay.
Let me know if that meets with your approval.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty darn good.
Well, it doesn't actually do anything for me, unfortunately. Oh, wait, Constitution. Wait. I was just
You
thinking
don't have
armor
n-
class.
Yeah, you don't have 19
No,
Constitution.
no, no,
What
no.
is this
I
shit?
was thinking armor class, sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Like you need all the things.
Yeah.
Oh golly, yeah, you get a good bit of health because of that now.
Oh, it does do like health. Like,
Yeah, it does increase hit points, but you have to attune to it.
yeah. That actually. Oh, I don't have anything else attuned to me. Is technically Thesis attuned to me? I can't remember. Or is it just.
Thesis is not attuned.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. I have 3 slots.
Yeah.
Constitution.
Well,
So that's the Storm of Glory in men.
Who would like to hold the healing potion or the potions and the spells scrolls? Do we know who can use?
Can-
I already have
Or
a
do you
healing
want to do that
potion.
later?
Wait, what does
Can,
Constitution have to do with health? Oh, Constitution
Everything.
modifier. That's right. And you
Yeah.
roll for your new HP and stuff.
Yeah. So if it increases your bonus, that's going to increase your total hit points as soon as you attune.
Okay.
I was gonna
'Cause-
ask, can Glenn use invisibility?
That is a good question.
Could,
Give
but
me
I
a
also
few
have
seconds.
Pass Without a Trace, so if someone else, you know what I mean?
I literally have invisibility as a spell.
Oh, okay. So it's not like it's the only thing. Or,
Yeah,
I mean,
you
not
have
that I can't
invisibility-
use a scroll, but I have. Yeah.
No, for sure.
Because you have invisibility as a scroll, yes, you can ability skills. Let me just get into that though. So invisibility is usable as a spell by bards, sorcerers, warlocks, or wizards. So Atlas can use that right away. I can tell you that much right now. Druid of the land. I'm going to see if Glencora is an exception. No. Glencora is not an exception.
But it might not be a bad idea for Atlas to have it. Then 3 party members can make.
Wait. You're grassland, aren't you?
Forest.
Forest. Okay, so yeah, never mind. You are not an exception.
No.
I'm sorry. Snilox, which is totally not Colin spelled backwards. Colin's Snowball Swarm is castable by... No, I don't want that one. Give me this one. Okay, not that one. Give me...
It's available. It's available for sorcerers and wizards.
Yeah, so yeah,
Yay!
as well. So you can definitely swarm. Let me get you the details on that spell.
Cool.
Oh wow, that's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we get the descriptions of those that spell in the magic items?
I can
Give me
do it.
1 second.
Okay.
I have
There you go.
2 regular healing potions. Aricron, would you like to carry the one of greater healing just to mix it up?
What about the person with the lowest HP and
Yeah,
AC?
I was-
maybe Atlas.
I was gonna say if I could get a normal healing potion, and then
Okay.
somebody else can have the greater.
Okay, so I will get rid of 1 healing potion. And then I have 1 left, and Aricron has 1. And then
We'll give the greater to Atlas.
gets that one. Okay.
Does Aricron want the Hill Giant strength then?
I'll take it, but I know that we got a couple of other strength-based people here.
Well, I'm fine if you want it.
Me.
I got the amulet, so I feel like it's more fair to hand it off to.
Wickham.
I'm standing right here.
Well,
I
if you
mean,
want it.
I mean, I'll take it. I don't know what it does, but I'll take it.
Makes you strong.
makes you super strong for an hour.
I'll get you the stats on Potion of Hill Giant Strength as well. Here, that's a
You have to call your doctor if it lasts more than 4 hours, though.
oof.
I don't think that counts. His dick is plastic.
Wow.
I mean, if Hill Giant strength lasts for more than 4 hours, I would still call a cleric.
Came for the Warforged, stayed for the
It's funnier because you cut off.
Mm-hmm.
stayed for the Whoreforged.
9 years with you.
You knew what you're doing.
I did.
Did you just give me a normal healing potion? By the way, I'm
Yeah.
putting the dice next to it.
That's all I got, sis.
Yeah, no, you're good. I just wanted to make sure I have the right dice rolled. When I
Well,
just
that's the
spent-
first fancy healing potion we've gotten.
When you drink a potion of Hill Giant Strength, your strength becomes 21 for an hour.
21.
Yeah,
Damn.
which is higher than you can do ever. With
That's strong.
very few except. Yeah, it's very rare that there's only like a handful of player character can get above that. So
Cool. I don't have to add anything. That makes that
Yeah.
easy. And I don't have to do any thinking.
Hi, cat.
Wait, when was I talking shit?
Talking shit?
What?
Who's talking shit?
Drake said August talking shit while I give magic items.
Doing your clicky clacky
Oh.
cat on keyboard shit while I'm trying to give you guys shit.
Anytime you do your aggressive clicky clacking, that's what that cat symbolizes, Drake.
I understand that.
It brings
I
us such
understand
joy.
It
You
does.
don't understand.
We follow the dopamine, and that gives us serotonin.
You can't
Yeah, I have
follow
a cat.
I'm trying
I
to
have a
figure
cat
out
in my
if
lap,
there's a
so-
way. Is there a way to add scrolls to your inventory on D&D
that,
Beyond?
that sounds like a you problem. My work
Probably.
here is done.
Does
Are there,
August
are there
Yeah.
doors? Like, is there just one other door?
Scroll. I see scroll.
Go to
Second
inventory and
level.
manage.
Yeah,
manage
I see. It's
inventory.
filtered by type scroll, second level.
And you have to. I think you have to type in.
What it is.
All
God,
Is that a
I-
second level spell?
I love inventory management.
Yeah.
So I basically have Sona. I've pinned what the calculations and stats for all that shit is because I know that's complicated. So
Yes, thank you very much.
no problem.
Okay.
She was not happy.
Yeah, well, she can shut the fuck up.
No, you
dare
don't say that to the
you.
queen. She can have you beheaded.
She could put you in timeout.
Not with that attitude, she can't.
I'll
It was
do the
either
bidding for her.
she was going to walk all over the keyboard and then ruin this game, and that was not going to happen.
Hey, that's how you get Freakazoid powers.
She's our second DM. She can do whatever she wants.
You don't get to tell her that. She doesn't even have an account here.
You have no power here.
You have no power here.
Does Wick still look like he's kind of glossed over?
Everyone can make me insight checks with advantage because Wick's not
Hell yeah.
exactly.
Friendship.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Insight?
16 plus 3. 19.
And, where's the dice pad?
Smells funny. What are we doing?
I was just asking
Insight.
if Wick still looks glossed over.
If we were all, I don't know if we're all allowed to do it like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can all make insight checks with advantage. You've been with Wick long. You'd be able to see this.
21.
Yeah.
He noticed Wick's sad.
You okay, big guy?
Yeah. You notice that Wick is. You've seen Wick be a
Something.
number of different colors. You've seen Wick be blue. You've seen Wick be on fire. But you've never seen Wick turn ashen gray before.
Okay.
According to OG, it could be a lot of them. All colors.
Ye-
Can you remind me on what the room looks like? Is there multiple entrances?
Yes, there is. Let me actually get you a mapular sort of
That'd
thing
be
of the room.
cool.
Because there are 3 ways to room. There are 3, and I want you to have all 3. Give me one moment. Boop-a-dip-bip-burp.
So was glory handed to Aricron or Wick?
Neither.
No,
This is left there.
we
You can
didn't
take
pick
it
it
if
up.
you want.
Right. So it's just kind of on the table.
Yeah.
I was going to try. What's his name? I saw it in the notes.
Alcazar?
Alcazar. Is this guy's? The
Rainwick?
skeleton.
Yeah,
Van
Rainwick.
You mentioned something about enchantment. You said the enchantment on August swords here wasn't your own. Could you possibly enchant another sword, if you don't mind me asking, sir?
I certainly have the skill to do so. I do not have the inclination, the time.
Worth a shot.
Or let me be more precise. I have the time. You don't have the time.
I figured.
Fair. We appreciate what you did give us, though.
It's nothing. This is useless to me.
Is there
Well-
anything we can do to help you? You've been very nice to us. We really appreciate it.
That depends. What knowledge do you have on the metaphysics?
On the what?
Pardon me.
Say again. You cut it.
I think he's dying.
Yeah.
What? Do you have knowledge of the philosophy and metaphysics? 5
No, but I know
of
where
the 5 universes?
I know where a ghost is.
I know where Cool Rock is.
I could play you a song.
Wait, did you say you cut out a little bit? Metaphysics on what?
The metaphysics on the 5 universes.
we
Like
don't know anything
something
about
that
that
has
yet,
something
right?
to do with creation?
Was
I have books about Bludgeon Ball. That's all I have.
Would there be anything I could roll for that?
You could roll Arcana and hope you roll really fucking well.
I have a -1 in that, so let's see.
Good luck.
I wanted it to be like a nat 20 and just brain blast moment. I had a 7.
Yeah, you know of one universe.
Alice is gonna keep his mouth shut.
Tell me,
Yeah.
do you know anything of philosophy? Of arcanistry?
Philosophy of what? Of arcanistry?
Chemistry.
Yes.
I mean, you guys are magic users.
I feel like
Barely.
I feel like the response I had would be very inappropriate.
All my magic comes from a
Atlas can
deity.
roll to Arcana.
Yeah, Atlas can.
Okay.
Glenn's just gonna shrug and be like, "No, I was more thinking like we might have some baked goods if you want a snack."
He can't eat. He's undead.
Well, I'm trying to be nice.
I mean,
You
you can
don't
try.
Not one. Again.
Oh no!
So that's a 2. Atlas is like, I don't want to say anything.
Who had the first nat one? Was it me? I'm not sure.
No, it was
anymore.
me.
Okay.
We weren't counting your other nat one because it was
Attack roll.
Oh, my stealth?
yeah. Oh no, I counted the stealth one.
Yeah, the stealth one was me.
That's right. Has anyone had a nat 20? I missed.
Yes, two people
Glenn
have had.
did.
Yeah.
Glenn had a nat 20, and the gargoyle that was attacking Aricron had a nat 20.
Glenn's
I
was on
technically-
what roll?
So
technically
religion.
I don't remember.
while you're talking with him, you feel the air get colder.
Uh-oh. Have we overstayed our welcome?
Oh, where was the map again? I looked at it and then I walked.
It's not coming from him.
Oh.
He's not the source of the cold.
Well, I meant, like, have we overstayed in here?
Any other doors leading out?
Yeah,
notes
give me a
and
second.
stuff, wait.
Yeah, in notes and stuff, there should
wasn't-
be.
It's a link
kitchen.
that links me to the magic items.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Okay,
Give me a
okay.
second.
That doesn't seem like a map where I've gotten really stupid.
How about that?
That looks more like a map, thank you.
It's tiny.
I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
Larl, you're already in timeout. You can't go any
It's-
further.
I know.
It's gotten
Super
tiny.
colder.
Wait.
Um,
Atlas is gonna ask, do you know where they took the prisoner?
They took the prisoner downstairs.
So I guess that's the question. Do we want to go down or do we want to check the main floor first to make sure we're not boxed in?
I will say this. I will not let them go through my little sanctuary. If nothing else, you have safe passage through here.
Is this the only way down that you're aware of?
No, of course not.
Okay.
They have ways to get downstairs as well. I would not permit them to use my room. That would be unpleasant and annoying.
Makes sense.
Make me perception checks, everybody.
Okay.
Except she only-
Ooh, 19!
Okay, that's not as bad as I
Plus
thought it was.
3.
7.
14.
Okay.
Hold on.
Who rolled a 14 or better?
I did.
Me.
Perception 9. Yep, not me.
Do I need to roll this?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
I mean, I rolled it and it was really good anyway, but
Well, you're
yeah, I know.
yeah. You feel a chill breeze.
Is it coming from?
The door opens a little bit, and you can feel the wind rush past you and towards Wick. You recognize this kind of cold. You felt it once before. You felt it when the boy was first being brought before his father. When you first encountered the boy's abuser back in Red Larch.
Oh, God.
You see Wickham just holding on to this stick. And suddenly, as the temperature of the room floods into Wickham, once more, you see Wickham explode in a fiery conflagration. But this time it's a little bit different. The wind doesn't go into Wickham. It goes through the groove on the club that Wickham is now gripping in his hands. And you can see it flowing in one end and out the other. And you see one side has waves of burning heat go through it, much like the waves of fire that Wickham exudes. And on the other side, you can see frost forming on the club itself. And you can start to see the wind kind of forming an axe shape. And then Wick's fire dies down. And so too does the wind axe, and the cold, and the heat.
Oh.
Wick, you've never seen the axe or the stick do that before. You've been told it was an axe that was by previous progenitors of the Glorymen, but you've never seen it do that. Not for anyone in your family. Not ever. Your grandfather just told you the axe was broken. That it would never work for anyone. Not even you, especially you. The axe will only respond to those that are worthy and carry the true Gloryman bloodline.
Wickham is just gonna chuckle, and it's gonna sound slightly hysterical, and he's gonna sort of loop the club/axe into his belt, kind of shake his head and just say, "Suck my wooden dick, Grandpa." Alright, where's downstairs?
Behind us.
Cool. I'm gonna start walking, and he starts going toward the stairs.
All right.
Before they leave, Glenn is going to, because I just assume she always has at least one or two flowers tucked somewhere in her hair. She's just gonna pull it out and she's just gonna like drop it in a little empty beakerish they leave. Say thank you.
And then follow Wick. Did Atlas get both scrolls, or?
Yeah,
I wrote Atlas. Yeah, he
Okay.
can hold on to them at least.
Okay.
this is the only one to use them, so as
Yeah.
well. Nice
Cool.
seeing.
Yeah, August is gonna follow. I mean, he said thank you several times, but now his friend's walking off, or and he walks.
He looks at, as you place the flower in, he looks. I think I will accept this. I wish you well on your journey. Try not to die. It would be a shame to have to experiment on your bodies.
Well,
That
Well-
sounds like fun.
I mean,
I have like on the brief.
thank you. I think that's him being nice.
I am walking down the stairs.
All right.
Thanks for all your help. Bye.
Aricron will give him a nice.
Atlas is
Yeah.
also following after Wick.
Aricron will bow and tell him thank you before running off with the rest of them.
Good news. You go underground.
I feel like we made a really nice friend today. And that's what this is all about.
The real undead were the friends we.
Can I ask how we are on time for everybody?
I'm so good.
Yeah, good.
I anticipated this being a longer session, so I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you head down the stairs, and then you hear a voice behind you. Oh, careful. I keep that door locked. It keeps the cultists and my pets out of my room. And he snaps his fingers, and you can hear the door kind of as magical bolts and stuff undo, allowing you to enter the room.
What do you think you meant by pets?
I don't know, but that was a wet sounding door.
I bet.
Stop!
Stop! No! We were just talking about how we don't like mukbang.
I
That's why
think he
you
has.
do it.
It sounds like he has fish down here.
Just a bunch of fish
What,
flopping.
macaroni?
That's a lot.
Is somebody making macaroni?
Don't even ask how I made that sound, and we'll just leave it there.
I was
bet he
really worried that there were some of these pets, and I feel like we got really off track, and I hope we're not about to die because we're laughing about this.
All our characters
it-
aren't laughing. It's just us.
If this is how we win,
bet-
we deserve it.
I bet he has dogs down here.
I mean, he has
Undead
What kind of
dogs.
dogs do you think he'd have?
Bones. Thank you. I heard Alice say that.
That was like a chihuahua.
This barrel
I heard
vaulted
that.
chamber is obviously an ancient crypt. Niches along the walls hold dozens of old skeletons, some with scraps of burial cloth still clinging to their bones. From some of the crypts, you start to see the corpses twitch and stir and start to roll. And they're about to stand up. And then you hear a voice from upstairs. No, no. Let them through. They're not intruders. And as he does, corpses just lie back down and do nothing else to impede your progress.
Wickham's gonna lean over to Glencora and go, "Did we just make bros with a necromancer?"
I don't know. I'm just glad that we made someone that didn't sick a whole bunch of these zombies on us.
Roll
Brad.
me Arcana checks, please, and or religion, whatever's the best.
Neither of those for me.
12.
12?
What did you say?
Religion or Arcana?
Okay.
Either's good enough. Either will do.
Religion or where's Arcana? Okay, plus 3. Where's religion? Plus 3, so it doesn't matter. 10, 12, 13, 13. Why did I have to count for that? God, I'm bad at math.
Okay. I'm not gonna answer your question with per se, because I think that we don't do enough justice to what is going on in that area there. I just want you guys to have an idea that merely a necromancer, like that's a quaint word, isn't it? Necromancer? Yeah. Necromancer. Necromancer. Sure, we'll go with necromancer. I prefer a more 4-letter word.
Is that Lich?
Yep.
Oh my god, a lich.
Okay,
Is
but
that something we're usually worried about?
We just made friends with a.
Yes.
We just
Oh
made friends
my
with a
God.
lich.
Look at us go.
I've never been
That's
more
good.
proud of our charisma roll.
Not so much friends as not enemies,
Queen.
which
Yeah,
really is
not
more
enemies.
important.
We made not enemies with a lich, thank God.
And it was thanks to August.
Oh my god, it was thanks to a charisma roll by August.
Yeah.
I just found the best
And I
lich
could have
gift.
had help from Atlas, I'm glad.
Oh, wow.
You guys also did the right thing. So
Didn't I?
it's
Just
the lich.
seem all that.
Yeah, it's not. It's not just that you did the charisma check; it's that you check and handled the encounter correctly.
Hell yeah.
Because
Instead of attacking him.
I'm
Yeah.
proud of
it's
that.
yeah, what had happened is
Well, he did state right as we walked in, he has no quarrel with us. So we were like, oh, okay. You actually, announced that you don't want to attack us. Thank you.
Jump to life like the dudes before.
also
Yeah, the
he
mechanics-
didn't kill a bat, so like he's great in our book.
Yeah.
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 The mechanics of what happened there as well. You guys, if it weren't for the 11s, you actually had enough to get past his passive perception, and you could have just snuck in there. Like that was an option you guys had. But the 11s kind of wrecked it, and his passive perception is 19. So that was like not gonna sneak past. So
I'm
he's
so happier we made a friend.
what happened
Wait,
was
what does challenge mean? Are we supposed
that's
to be level 21 in order to?
He's a
Oh.
21 level challenge. Is that what
These
that is?
liches are serious.
Yeah.
It means that he is meant to be something that a level 20 party will have a bit of trouble.
Okay, I didn't realize he was that big of a deal. Okay.
Yeah, he has
Okay.
135 hit points.
Yeah, if
Yeah,
we had
you-
tried to attack him, we would all be dead.
Like,
Yeah.
for reference,
Yes.
Glenn has just learned to turn into, and it's been a big deal, a level 1 creature. Or no, sorry, a level 4 creature, I think.
To put a
Like,
perspective
that's crazy.
on what you're looking at here, one, he has an initiative modifier of +3. That doesn't matter.
He's
he has-
immune to poison, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from.
He has
and-
he has an attack called Power Word Death.
Oh god, he has power word.
to that's not all he has. Come
Yeah,
on.
but still, he has an ability called Power Word Death.
So first off, legendary resistance if he fails a saving throw instead 3 times per day. He has the ability 3 times per turn. When you guys do an action, he can do an action from a specific list.
Yeah.
He can, if he wants, just paralyze with a touch, plus 12 to hit. Then you need to make a Constitution save at DC 18. Good with that. And he has the spell casting of an 18th level spellcaster.
Jeez.
And he has advantage on saving turned.
Yeah.
Dang, yo.
And
Glad
some
he
of those
wasn't
spells.
ready to rock and roll with us.
Yeah, it's like, sure, he has power.
And he
word
gave us
kill.
presents.
Yeah, I feel really good about how that went.
This lich,
Oh, I'm
however,
riding
isn't
this high.
this lich isn't evil. This lich is actually just looking to look at the academic side of magic, and so really doesn't give a shit about killing or anything like that, like a lot of liches do. So he's just like, I'm just here to study magic. Like, are you here to bother
August
me?
is gonna
Yeah.
be like tucking his name into the corner of his memory to like talk to Alcazar.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was a cool encounter.
Yeah, I like that part. I actually like that a lot.
I'm gonna
Like,
call him
because-
Grandpa.
Bone Daddy.
I don't
Granddaddy.
know if he's a role model, but go for it, I
Look,
guess.
if he's an ancestor, I'm assuming of my dad, he's granddaddy.
I don't know if he'll
Just don't tell him that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't call dad to his face. It's just a joke from Amber.
Hold on, I have to highlight that as a quote right there.
Don't trust me, it's in my notes too.
I wonder how this takes highlighter.
Can we do any sort of
Ooh, that was
perception
not nice.
check of the room to make sure there's not anything else of note around?
That would be an
Potentially.
investigation check, please.
Yeah, that's the one I meant.
As we go through this room of zombies, as we see them rise and then sit back down, Aricron will definitely go, "Don't worry, boys. You guys don't have to get up on our behalf."
Okay.
Maybe a 7 for me. That's not very good.
What were you doing? I was
I
changing.
was just trying to investigate the room, make sure there wasn't anything noteworthy.
Could I help with that? With that?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want advantage or do you want me to try and roll?
What's your investigation like?
-1.
Then I
Just
will
help.
try again. Well, nope. Okay. Not even bothering. I give up. I can't see anything.
What did you roll?
3.
You find fuck all. You're distracted by the bodega cat and he's not even
Gwen just starts thinking about him.
I wonder what the bodega cat.
The guy mentioned pets, was an easy segue.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She gets it from a
Oh,
cat,
you sent us an
see.
image of that room, right? The crypt.
Yeah.
It's
You
in
guys
notes and
can roll
stuff.
investigation checks. You can all do it. It's fine. I'm not gonna.
Would I be able to roll again since I helped Glenn already?
No.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm good with that. I'm fine with that. I have a -1 anyway.
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna investigate. I'm gonna use this one.
So there's only 2 doors out of here, right?
There's 3. One that you came from, which is the one southeast. The west one of the south doors, and the
16.
16. Does anyone else roll anything that could be really good?
No.
I guess I can roll investigation. Hell, I have good investigation actually. I got a nat 20!
Woo!
Oh,
Here you go.
All right. We're gonna start with Atlas and what Atlas finds. Atlas, you notice that one of the burial things here doesn't fit. It looks newer. It looks freshly made. On the east end of the crypt, there's a magnificent but empty stone sarcophagus, carved in the image of a noble human knight with a long white beard. An inscription carved across the front of the sarcophagus reads, "Here lies Saruman Caradun, defender of the North."
Amber doesn't know Dad's name, but does August?
August, that's not
Okay.
Alcazar's name. But August.
And so it says empty.
August
Yes.
finds. You find on one of the skeletons, you find 2 rings. Both look fairly valuable. One is a silver ring set with small rubies. You figure you could get 600 gold for this from the right buyer.
I'm not here to desecrate no shit.
The other ring, well, that's a different story.
They just laying around, or are they on something? Because I'm not taking something that's on something.
It's on like the finger of a skeleton.
I don't mess with that bad juju. Come on.
And the other ring, it's gold, and it's set with a single ruby that's been cut into the shape of a small flame.
Pretty.
I'm having Ford flashbacks.
For the record, this is not one of the zombies that rose up in one.
Yeah, but it feels like bad juju if I were to take a fucking ring off something
In a crypt.
in a crypt.
I don't know. There's something that feels fundamentally characters drawing the line at grave rock.
I feel like we've already stolen from bodies. What makes this one different?
Can we call
The
that
other
up
ones are
and ask if we
moving.
can...
They got up and then sat back down. They
Atlas
stayed
is
humble.
gonna... Atlas is gonna...
See what August
Call-
is looking at.
Well, well, he's gonna see what August is looking at, and then he's just gonna be like, I'm just gonna ask him.
Can I have this ring?
He was willing to give us stuff.
Grandpa, can I have the...
No, he really is gonna yell up.
All right. What do you yell?
Sir Saramar, are you in need of these rings, or are we welcome to them?
What? If I needed a ring, I'd have taken it. I don't give a shit what is in there on the corpses. It's useless to me.
Appreciated.
His words, not
What was here lies Saramar? What of what?
Saramar Cameroon of Defender of the North.
Defender of the North. Okay, so Atlas is gonna go up and take the rings.
Okay.
Since some people have problems with desecrating
Grave
tombs.
Yeah.
Atlas does not have such compunction.
August doesn't mind. Take it.
If I noticed it, I probably would, but
Wickham's going to be looking at the door that's closer to the right side of the map picture.
2 rings, one's white, one's gold, right?
Yeah, give me 1 second here, because one of the things is...
they would
a
match
little
my
bit-
outfit perfectly.
Oh, yes, I don't
For
care what
that
the
entire
color is.
reason,
Can I accessorize, please?
I
I'm
spelled that
going to
wrong.
keep them.
I spelled that so wrong.
Aricron's hidden stat, +4 to fashion. Vogue foes.
You guys are getting magic items left, right, and center.
Which probably got like a -4.
Alice. Fighting.
There we go. It's not a complicated item. That's it.
It is Ring of Fire Resistance.
Yep,
Wait, he's taking
that's
both
it.
of them.
Yeah, the one of
The other
them
one's
is just
just
a ring.
600.
Oh, one is
And the
just
other
a
one-
ring.
Yeah.
Does it
one's
matter
just-
which?
Well, the one with the fire ruby is the fire resistance.
I was taking other notes about the sarcophagus still. Which one? The gold one has fire on it, or the white one?
The gold one has the fire on it. Yeah.
Gold
And
fire.
then the white one with the little rubies on it is just, a bauble for selling.
Okay, 600
Not
for
all-
the right place.
Not all
600
rings
gold
in a high,
pieces.
600 gold pieces, yeah.
Okay.
not all rings in a high fantasy setting are magical.
This one casts Gimme Money.
Atlas likes the
Only-
sound of that.
4 + 1 to
Only
fashion.
once.
It's the ring of bling. Ring of poverty resistance.
Cool. Alyssa's gonna put both rings on.
What?
Make out like a bandit. Yeah.
Is there anything else here?
No.
Cool.
Which way should we go, Wick?
I'm looking at this door. He's gonna point at the one that's in the bottom right corner.
Okay. That's the one you came from.
That's the one we came from? I thought we came from the one that was on the left side of the map.
No, you came from the right one. The southeast one. The southwest one is the one you did not come from.
Okay, then I'm looking at that one.
Okay.
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 Then let's roll.
Forward.
Wanna
Sally
check?
forth.
All right, Granddad. Bye.
Get out. Love you, August.
What? What?
I open the door.
You open the door. You enter in a series of mines that go all over the place. Several rough-hewn mine tunnels converge near this spot, shored up by old timbers. Patches of weird fungus or lichen cling to the walls in places. A soft breeze moans through the passageways. So let me just get you a local mapperino. Because this shit goes everywhere. Boot. M12, by the way, just so you know, that's just literally special there.
You mean M22?
Or M22, yeah.
Something really special is there?
Learn to read, no read.
Is that where we're standing?
You came in like the center of that. That
On the left side?
like in the middle of the top, you went.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Gotcha.
Boy, got choices.
Left or right?
Someone roll a dice.
Is it dark out?
That's a great. Someone roll a die and let. D20, please.
What? I was gonna flip a coin.
D20.
17.
I was gonna roll a D.
12.
17, good enough. Thank you.
I was gonna roll a D4.
Well, I
Go
don't want you to
forward,
roll a
left,
D4. No D4s. Oh wait, you can do that. Sure, I don't care.
Yeah. Forward, left, or
What?
right.
I was gonna say just.
Or
Well, it's the right to them, but left to us.
we could also scout too.
Yeah.
Could you guys use like east or west?
No.
Going straight forward though, that leads to a door. Like, to the south, there is a door there. So if you want to more,
Is it dark down here, by the way? Like, do we need any light? Unless we have dark vision?
All of us have dark vision.
I was about to say, does Aricron have dark vision? We
Oh,
determined that
no.
before. We
I have
determined
dark
we all
vision.
had dark vision. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Then we all
He's
have dark vision.
He's an elf, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
All of us have dark
half
vision.
of
Hell, well, still.
We
There,
all had dark
so-
vision. so-
Okay, I was about to say we didn't just ruin a party of.
I know.
there is
Get
a
out,
door-
Aricron!
I'm blind.
There is a door directly to the south of you.
I'm gonna go across and listen in.
Yeah, across the hallway.
Okay, Glenn follows.
I think he said he was going
Well,
to listen.
he's listening. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
You can hear some muttered conversation in a language you do not recognize.
Can I figure out how many voices there are?
You can. There are 4.
Hold up
Would
4
I
fingers.
be able to... Wait, hang on a second. 1 second. Haha. Would I be able to hear if I cast comprehend languages?
You certainly can.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. You can hear them talking, and they're basically engaged in the sort of stupid conversation that you'd expect guards to talk about when they're exceedingly
bored?
Exceedingly bored, yes.
Okay.
They are speaking. Actually, comprehend languages doesn't tell you what they're saying, like what language they're speaking. It just lets you understand them.
I wasted that. It was like guards.
Well, not entirely. If they're bored, that means that they're either off shift or currently guarding something.
Sure.
And I feel like
Want to check out the other doors before we decide to go?
Yeah, we can.
I mean, there's no other doors to check out. It's just
Well,
passageway.
Unless we want to
There's
wander
the other-
all the mines.
We could
Get
go through
lost.
the other passageways then.
Up to y'all.
I say the door.
I also say the door.
We ready to
Sounds good to
tussle?
me.
I say we check out before we open the door. But
We're adults. Put it to a vote.
Well, I mean, I don't know, because Amber can't make a decision to save her life. She's fine with you.
Did August cast that as a ritual? Spend the 10 minutes?
No, I just went ahead and
Alright.
used a spell slot.
Never mind, you can't use rituals.
Oh
Forget I
yeah,
said that. It doesn't matter.
We don't know how expansive these tunnels are.
but and at the same time we know there's people behind this door. If we find a way around that room, we could possibly just avoid a fight.
But if
Or
they're
we
guarding the cousin,
I
it's
mean,
the only
we
room
could
we want to go
maybe
into.
get information from one of them and know what's down here.
Guys, we are on a time crunch. My cousin is being held by fucking freaks of nature. Can I open the door, yes or no?
Sure.
Okay.
yeah,
Open
get
the door.
I open the
is-
door.
Alright. You open the door, and inside you see four individuals. One is an ogre, and the other three are orogs, which are a cross between an orc and an ogre. If you can believe that, it's like ugly bumped uglies with uglier. One of them turns to you, and he just glares, squints a bit. The pass sign.
The what?
The pass sign.
Out of character. Do I remember or have I seen a hand signal, or do I think that I could figure out a hand signal for the rock cult?
It's entirely possible.
Gotta look
that-
at the
But I
just like
don't. I will not give you a right to remember it.
If you can guess based on what the ruin is.
I know, I'm looking for the rune.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
I don't feel
Wait.
confident.
I feel like
It's
that's
the
wrong.
it's the it's the
The
tent one.
triangle? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it looks like a tent. Okay. But
Oh,
that's
no, I'm just
okay.
saying I don't feel confident like knowing how to make that.
But the triangle is the what's it called? The water cult?
What?
No,
Like it
the
could be a triangle with your thumbs tucked in the middle. But
Tent. Do a tent with your
you-
hands.
Do you try that, Glencora?
oh, I'm not confident. I was saying that's what it could be,
Oh.
but I am not confident in any way, shape, or form.
I mean,
that's also. I'm gonna point out if you're gonna sit here and discuss it.
no.
no, this is out of
Oh no,
character.
I'm just saying this out of character. Like I am.
Yeah, it's.
That's
you
all I
guys
know, and I'm
really-
not comfortable doing it. If
You guys are
someone
gonna
else
have to try something, and you're not gonna have of an opportunity to just sit there and talk about it.
Alright, I'm
Yeah.
gonna put my fingers together at the top and put my thumbs together at the bottom and form a triangle.
You put your thumbs together at the triangle. Make me an intelligence check, please, Wick.
That's not good.
It is what it is.
Really not good, that's what it is. Okay, yeah, extra not good. Oh, wait, shit. Sorry if things get weird for a second. I accidentally clicked on the wrong thing on my computer. 5.
Okay.
Still hear you so far.
5?
Yep.
You rolled a 5.
Yeah, I told you, I am not intelligent. I have -1.
Oh, so close. Oh. You were so close. You were so close.
Wait, if you wanna fucking give me a fucking bonus.
I can't give you a fucking bonus. I have no ability to just give
Wait.
you a bonus out of nowhere.
Pierce has advantage. Or
We're gonna
Wait,
give him the
no, you don't have to.
inspiration.
Who's giving inspiration?
Pierce is giving inspiration.
Boom! Roll again.
Alright.
Oh.
Alright, that one was much better.
Yep.
And by much better, I mean before adding anything, it was an 18, -1, so 17.
Okay. No, beautiful. So you put your hands together in the triangle, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then Atlas kind of just looks to them, looks to you, and just moves your fingers just a little bit for you, so that the knuckles of your thumbs are touching, and they're bent up again to make the line at the bottom.
That's what I thought.
See, I can't do that naturally. That's
Which-
why I didn't
I can't
do
either
it.
because my fingers are all kind of fucked.
Which
Yeah.
is what Glencora originally described, which is why I was asking if she did that, because if she did, you guys without a roll.
Oh,
So
I did not feel confident.
Yeah, no, you.
It's way easier to do it with one thumb in the middle.
The
Yeah,
two
but
the two arthritic bitches were the ones that were thinking about it, being like, we can't do that,
Yeah.
so regular people can't do that.
yeah,
I was sitting here doing it with my hands, looking at it, going,
Well, see, I
"That's
was
probably
doing
it."
something
I don't feel
similar,
comfortable.
but I had my
comes-
Sorry.
it comes out more like an upside down heart, but that's close enough.
Yeah, it looks like a spade to me.
It's close enough.
Yeah.
And the guard nods, and they go back to their conversation. Make me August only. They're saying. Make me a insight check, please.
A what?
An insight check.
Insight. All right. Friendship or golden green?
Gold.
Oh, net 20!
Woo!
Oh, excellent.
Plus whatever. I don't even know. It doesn't matter, does it?
They are
Sorry.
discussing between them what. I mean, a 20 is going to succeed because you didn't need a 20.
Okay.
So, they're actually discussing between them what they're going to do about some of the prisoners, specifically a dwarf that was recently captured from a, as they put it, a slave raid near Stonebridge, as well as a, as they put it, blue-skinned, traitorous bastard. And as
Oh.
they do, you notice them making looks towards the south door, as if that's where the prisoners may be.
One second, I'm writing.
Well, then I think we should go to that door.
Yeah, August is gonna kind of nudge Wick, point to the south door or whatever door they said.
I'm going.
Okay, one moment, please. Because I gotta get you maps and stuff.
Guards discussing what to do with.
A dwarf that was picked up on a slave raid, and a blue-skinned traitorous bastard.
I'm so sad because I'm out of tea, but I'm so, like, I don't want to get up because I don't want to, like, pause the game.
Wait, I wanted to make tea too.
Well, you open the door to the south, and it goes forward to a bit. And to your left, or to the east, you can see a set of cells. At the end of this tunnel, 3 cell-like rooms have been excavated from iron balls wall off each one, with a chain and padlock securing a swinging gate. Inside, a number of prisoners huddle on miserable straw pallets.
Do any of them garden?
You approach the cells, and as you get to that one in the north, you look inside, and you see a number of commoners, these various cells, of assorted walks of life. However, one of them is a dwarf wearing tattered regalia from the Bludgeon Ball delegates.
The same regalia of the dead people we saw back outside Red Larch.
Correct, sir. As well, beside him, you see a blue-skinned tiefling sitting there, catatonic. Very familiar to you.
He did
Looks
say he was.
almost like Wickham. And upon his head, you see an iron circlet.
I'm gonna piss in your Cheerios.
Oh my god, are you
Iron
fucking kidding me?
circlet that looks like it's almost digging into his flesh. Glencora, I need you to roll me a concentration
Constitution?
Constitution. Yeah. I need you to do this.
I rolled a nat 1. However, I
However,
remembered I had inspiration when we were discussing inspiration. So I'm going to use that. 'Cause this
Okay.
seems like an opportune time.
Okay. Please do.
Drake, darling, I love
Are
you.
you fucking kidding me?
Did you
Oh, no,
roll
that's
it
a
again?
7. Okay.
Okay,
It's not
okay.
great, but
What did you roll? You don't have to roll high.
sorry, what was it again? That I was rolling?
Constitution?
Thank
Just
you.
a Constitution
Yeah.
save. Yeah.
7, 9.
9. Okay. So as you turn, you feel blackness. You start to hear words, and part of you feels that you're not supposed to hear these words. And just then and just as you can hear the first syllable, suddenly your ears just go deaf to it. You
Glenn is just
feel
gonna like clap her hands over her ears.
it won't help. It doesn't help because it's not something you're actually hearing. Your eyes fixate on the crown on poor Arden's head. You can feel as if the connections between life, death, and this world have been severed exactly where that crown is. It is the most terrifying thing you've ever felt, and it causes you to lose concentration over your past without trace immediately.
Ooh.
You
Drake,
also feel your connection with the power you get. You can feel a tug on it, as if something else is just as afraid of this as you are. Yes, what were you gonna say, Sona?
I hope that
What
whenever
were you
you
gonna say?
go to make a new cup
Yeah?
of coffee and you
Yeah.
go to put a spoonful of sugar or whatever you put in there, all you can find are
Mhm.
forks.
Oh Are you mad?
I am scared.
I hope that all of the left socks for the rest of your life are wet.
Oh man, how do you feel about this, August?
How does August feel? Like, are you asking Amber? Or are you asking August?
How do you feel about this, Amber? Because you seem to have a feeling.
Well, I mean, I never heard anything good about it, and I was told my character was wearing one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Emery will remember this.
Emery would remember this.
So what did
Yeah.
you say? It was a meeting place between life, death, and
This
It
world.
feels like the cutting, like where it exists, cuts off the cycle of life and death, which is like the whole thing that druids are about, which is why it affects you.
Life, death,
And this
Yeah.
world, yeah.
and
Yeah.
this world.
I'm still angry, so
And-
I hope that all of the elastic in your underwear wears out.
Sona, I just want you to remember I made certain promises.
That
I
means
have kept to those promises.
dick all to me right now.
I have kept to them entirely. That does not imply that some problems have gone away entirely. It's up to you to piece together what happened.
Oh boy.
Liar is inside of
Oh.
me, hoping that you can't sleep for the rest of your life.
So,
Hey! Can we go get tea? Because I don't think Sona's gonna make it without more of it.
do you guys want to take a break here?
Yes.
Yes.
Before I have a fucking conniption.
Now's a great time to take a break.
Alright, I'm gonna stop the recording in 3, 2, 1.
So as you fix your eye upon the terrible fate that has befallen the very familiar Ardent, the dwarf looks up, squints a bit. Wait, I know you two. You're the defensive line for the Quincunx team, aren't you?
Were.
We graduated.
Well, that means that you're from Quincunx. And, sorry. You must be August, and you must be Wickham. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah,
And
while he's talking,
That's
can I look and see if there's a way to open this cell?
Someone would have to pick the lock or find the key.
Okay.
But yeah, if anyone has lockpicks and the skill to use them, they could do that. They could find other. While you're looking at that, he says, I was supposed to meet with some people, Quincunx. I'd almost lost hope that I'd ever see anyone from the University of Adventurecraft.
if you're part of the what are they called?
the
You're part of
delegation.
the delegation. If you're part of the delegation that we're supposed to meet with, searching everywhere for you.
I am. I am. He smiles and he looks up and thank Dotanth. Thank Dotanthus. I'd almost lost hope.
Sorry it took us so long. We had a hard time finding you.
But you did. You did find me. Oh. Huh. Have you found any of the others?
We might know the location of some. We haven't been able to rescue them yet.
Oh dear. Still, if you can find me, that means there's hope.
Yeah.
Oh. My name is Bruldenthal. Pleasure to meet you.
How it's nice to meet you too. Do you know how we can help get you out of here?
Oh, I would assume by getting me out of here. If I figured that you knew the way in, you'd know the way out.
I meant more the lock on the door.
Have you seen where they keep the keys?
It's carried on. I think one of the ogres does.
Well,
That
I think
was
we're
the
gonna
feeling.
have to fight an ogre.
Wick is gonna do that thing where he kind of like clicks his tongue and then slides his tongue over his teeth and then looks at.
Atlas?
He's gonna look at. Yeah, no, he is gonna look at Atlas because he's not as close to Aricron, and he's gonna go. You want to be charming, or should I just chop some fingers off?
Let me try talking to them. Maybe.
Yeah, let him do it.
Confident.
And if that doesn't work, then nobody says you can't chop some fingers off.
Fair. I don't have any boosting spells. I hate that.
Since you guys
I'll
said.
wait patiently. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, well, he does that. Why isn't my cousin responding?
Can the ogres speak common?
Well, one of them did.
Oh, I don't remember. I couldn't even figure out what that meant.
Yeah, one of the Orogs did. He asked you for the sign. He says, I don't know. They brought him like this. He's hasn't moved since he got here.
Is there any other prisoners in the other cells, by the way?
There are. They are sleeping.
Oh. Well, hang on. I have a feeling I'd fuck it up, though. I was gonna suggest I could turn invisible and try to sneak the keys off of them. But I have a disadvantage on stealth. Fuck. Can I change someone into invisible, or is it just me? A creature you touch becomes invisible. I can't talk.
I have +1 to sleight of hand, +1 to stealth.
This is gonna go. He's just like, I'm just gonna go act like an asshole cultist and demand the keys because we need them for the ceremony.
Well, again, that's why I was going to try to talk to him.
Okay, if you guys want to talk, that's fine. I'm just saying, talking hasn't been our strong suit at all in this entire campaign, so I was gonna sneak, but it's fine.
Well, in y'all's defense, you have been letting the barbarian do all your talking. That's Marcon. walks away.
Fuck you too, dude.
Con, are you even capable of acting like an asshole? Oh wait, you are one. Never mind. Go ahead.
What? Can't hear you doing work.
It looks like Atlas is already really into their role of the jerk cultist, so that looks 1+.
Y'all being spicy.
Well, we're trying to be a team. It's not good for morale.
I thought it was great for morale.
Look, actually, I think Atlas likes this. Let's just let him.
You'll see Aricron before he turns that corner. He's just kind of like shake all the jitters out, and like he's getting ready for a performance, and kind of goes storming around the corner and to back where the orc and the what was the other one called? Orog, and I'll kind of throw the door open and like I'm
What?
Say again?
What do you want?
Like I'm trying to act like I'm angry, and it's like the damn prisoner won't talk. Give me the key so I can go in there and rough him up a bit.
I want you to make me a persuasion check. However, please make it with advantage, because you're saying exactly the things they want to hear.
Hmm. Guess what? Nat 20.
Fuck yeah!
Put that in
The,
Dice Pit real quick.
The apparent leader, he says, "I'll tell you what." Hands you the keys to all the cells, and then he hands you a truncheon, a club. "Give him a few whacks for me. I find that makes them talk a lot more
Oh, hell yeah.
fluently."
Hell yeah. And I take the club and kind of like give it a few practice swings. This will get him talking.
"Damn right. I want to hear the screams. Enjoy."
Appreciate it,
August
boys.
just looks at Atlas. Prepare to scream, bitch.
Oh, he
Nice.
will.
take the keys in one hand, take the club in the other, slam the door closed as I rush back down the hallways. I got him.
Talk.
Aricron has inspiration.
Thank you, sir.
Good, because that was deserving.
Yee.
There's actually something
Uh,
very specific that Aricron did that actually earned that inspiration, but I'm not going to tell you until later. But it'll be very relevant. You have pleased certain things in this universe.
I will definitely throw the keys to Wickham so he can check on his cousin and the rest of the groups, and I will start swinging and hitting the side of either the bars of the cage, the side of the walls, and start like screaming like, "Oh my god, I'm being..."
Oh, the humanity! Yep.
Roll performance.
Please roll performance.
While he
That's
does
why I
that,
told
I'm
Atlas.
while he does that, I'm unlocking the first cage and then immediately like passing the keys to somebody else so I can go in to check on Arden so they can get the other cages.
Glenn will grab the keys and start unlocking people.
I'm gonna.
Uh,
15
you
on that
check-
performance, or 18
Beautiful.
plus 3.
They are completely convinced that you are putting on a clinic.
The orc sheds a small tear.
What
So proud of that kid.
was the? It was just a normal club, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm keeping it.
So, Wick,
Mm-hmm.
you notice that Arden has been bruised and he's been beaten, but not in a way to torture him. He looks like he's been slapped and punched.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my arm underneath his to like hoist him up to his feet and see if he can stand.
Make me an insight check, please.
Sorry, I'm having to lean forward more because my cat is in my arms and she will not get out for nobody's business.
No
Do you ever
problem.
apologize for that again? I will drive to Florida and slap you.
Insight?
Yes, please.
16. Georgie, please stop.
16. Okay, so as you look, you notice that he's not responding to you at all. And the hairs on the back of your neck kind of stand up a bit as you realize whatever's happened to him, a terrible curse, has cut him off from the ability to react to the world around him. However, that does mean that some sort of magic that could remove curses may be able to undo what has been done to him.
I was actually gonna ask. 'Cause he seemed to have the spell on him?
Some
Don't
sort
we
of
have
enchant.
a
No, no, does he
scroll?
have the scroll on him?
I have a scroll of lesser restoration. Does that remove curses or no?
No.
No, it
The spell, the
it
specific
has to
thing
be
you need
greater.
is no. It has to be remove curse.
Oh,
Oh, I thought greater restoration could remove curses. Or
I
was
thought
that
so
just
too.
werewolves?
It
I know I
might be
looked
able
into this
to.
for werewolves.
Well, no. Less a greater restoration might be able to. I don't look that up, but remove curse is a much lower level spell.
Gotcha.
What was the
You d-
scroll that Dad was sending me?
Well, that's a good question.
How do I know?
Yeah, you don't know. But August, I want you to make me a perception check, please.
All right, okay.
May I cast
September or the gold again?
September.
Yeah,
September.
I'll take guidance if you want to give me guidance.
Yeah.
Is that plus D4?
D4, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We're gonna use both Septembers.
Couldn't
Okay,
get
16 plus 3 plus 4.
Nice. As you're looking at Ardent, you can see plainly right there out in the open, hanging from a small chain around his neck, is a small scroll case. Literally out in the open. And you're the only one who sees it.
Oh, dope.
Your
Well, what do
dad
you
covered it up nicely.
Nice. Okay. Then he's gonna, reach forward and check that out.
You open it. You hold in your hands a scroll with one use of remove curse.
I was worried about
Aw, shit.
Cool.
Character, would our
I mean,
passive lich friend be inclined to do remove curse?
Nope.
Gotcha.
Whoa.
okay.
What about for another
gives
flower?
0 shits. Your lich friend gives 0 shits. Also, doesn't have the spell on him.
Okay, well, you know
So-
what?
Was
It
like a
wouldn't be
pretty lame friend.
It wouldn't be fun to have lycanthropy if I don't actually go through that night. So, I mean,
But the thing is we have, I mean, I'm sorry, Wick. I don't mean to sound cold, but August is on a time crunch. If we don't remove his curse in a couple days, he'll be a werewolf forever.
if we don't remove Arden's curse, we won't get out of here.
But we can
I mean,
get him out. We can. I know it's unfair to leave him suffering, but we could get him somewhere that they could maybe get another. I don't know.
Well,
could
It's not my
uh,
call to make.
I have an idea.
This-
Or
this
Please,
talk
we
of
wanna hear.
removing curses. Maybe Desania might be able to help you. She was with the delegation as well.
would our new skeleton friend be able to help us?
He
That's
just
what
said
I
no.
asked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if the lich was inclined and he doesn't give any shits and he also doesn't have that curse, the remove
I'm
curse
using
spell.
this on Arden.
But
you're
there
not.
was
You're
Wait,
not.
I'm using
hold
this
on.
on
No,
Arden.
you're not, and here's the reason why. He went this entire length to get it for you. He traveled for you. Do you think he's gonna be okay if you use something on him when it's for you?
I'm sorry, are you using the scroll?
Didn't the dwarf just say something about somebody would be able to help?
Exactly. He can help me. She can help me later.
But there's no one else in the cells wearing the
She
same garment. Like we don't see that woman.
Can you let the dwarf finish speaking?
3 of us were
Okay.
taken 3 of us were taken by the stone priests. There was a 4th that was going to be taken down here to the mines, but she was kidnapped by bandits riding vultures. I don't know where they took her. I don't know where the other 2 are. They're not here, but she might be able to help you with the curse if you have it.
So she can help me later.
Use the stupid scroll on your fucking self.
I think
I'm gonna
Wick
use it on
has
Arden.
the ultimate decision. Oh shit. Wait, can he even use this spell?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I can too if we need it. So
Well, the thing is that nobody can stop him from opening that scroll and casting
Mhm.
it.
Yep. August opens the scroll, casts the spell. Wickham says, you gotta use it on yourself. August is in no position to argue because August is busy casting the spell from the scroll. August has no ability to make any retort now. As August finishes the scroll, snaps his fingers, and points to Arden, and the iron crown shatters. And so, too, does a moment of hope for August. And that is a perfect time to end the session.
Wait, before we do that, I have one thing that I want to do before we end the session.
Okay.
As soon as Arden has his feet underneath him, or is able to just sort of be conscious, Wickham is going to let him go over to August, and punch him square in the jaw.
That's all, folks.
Yep. Alright, I'm gonna turn off the recording in 3,
Right.
2, 1.